trying to help.
Yeah. Let's go back this way.
Dave, I drank too much, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I drank too much. This is great. Could this be better? If I graduated from high school, I might have a marketing job right now.
All right, let's hang out back here for a second.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been drinking.
Here, come in here for a second.
There you go.
I love
There you go.
Easy, cuz, easy. Sit down.
As long as I see guys who are real guys. Ganji Goodstein's a real guy. They're all good guys. Adam's a good guy. He's going to fuck me over, but Richie, Isaac, they're all good guys. Seth's a great guy. All right, just do whatever you got to do. You're all good guys. I fucking agree with it. Just do whatever you're going to do.
Want a strawberry?
You guys want to get...
Hey, brother.
No, I'm not gay, you faggot. I want liquor. Oh, wow, you fuck. Let me get a fat, non-alcoholic drink.
It's a chicken finger.
Let me see that. Oh, that's good. Let me see that.
Just in case.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what?
No, stop.
I'm going to be the Who. You want me to be the Who? You want me to be the Who? You want me to be the Who?
No.
Howard has made more money for this hotel than the Who ever did. I'm going to fucking destroy everything. Hey, you don't show me. I would have went up to the hotel room with Howard, and I would have said, fuck it. You're going to make me do fucking drinks.
Watch your hand, dude. Watch your hand.
You alright? What do you want to do? You want some food?
I want to fucking die, man.
Pizza.
I just want to die in peace.
Why?
Because I hate you. No, I love Ganji. I love Ganji.
Come on.
But just give me a cheeseburger. I'll throw it.
You want cheeseburger or pizza?
Dude, a cheeseburger and pizza suck.
I got a pizza right over
Richie Notar,
Hey, good
get this on
That's a
fucking
fresh pizza
camera.
right there.
Richie Notar is one of the best people I've ever met in my life.
Pizza.
All right, there you
Nah,
go.
that guy wouldn't charge my mother. You know why? Because he's a good guy.
Want some?
We just gotta get a pizza.
You're gay. You're gay
Dude,
with
it's
the
pizza. You turned up pizza.
Pizza sucks, Ganji.
Alright, where we go? Hey, I'll take some.
Artie, can we walk upstairs?
Does anyone know
Let's
what
go. Let's fucking go, man.
how much shape you
We're
got?
all fucking hot.
Relax.
Everybody's a celebrity.
Relax, man.
I hate strippers. Good news, it's light out.
This way, this way. Oh, this way.
Come on, Richie. Come on.
I'm coming for you, Artie.
Let Richie do this. Let Richie.
Never been on TV with a celebrity before, man. This is cool.
I've never been on TV with a cool motherfucker.
You good?
Me and Joe. Come on, get this.
Sit,
Get
man.
this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little drunk.
You know what? I had a suspicion you might be. Yeah, fuck it. That's cool, right?
Was that this way?
This way.
My right.
Joey from The Sopranos, you faggot. How's it, Joey the faggot? Joey, come here. Get over here, you fruit. Get over here, you fruit. No, you're a fruit. You're a good actor. Come here. Get the
he's
fuck
right, he's
over
right.
here. Get the fuck over here.
Joey, he's a friend of ours, man.
I'm going to the bedroom.
He's a
You're
friend
coming to
of
my fucking room.
Come on.
What are you drinking for? Come here.
Come on, I'll have somebody bring him up. How's that?
This guy's a fag on The Sopranos. I've never said that I was a fag on the Howard Stern show. So, fags on The Sopranos are fags.
It's a fucking wrestling match.
Get over here.
Huh?
I'm not going nowhere with that Joey.
Come on.
I love Joey. I love Joey.
Artie, please.
Come on,
I'm
Joey.
going there. I'm going there.
No.
All
Get
right,
the fuck over here.
Going straight. Come on straight now.
I love you, motherfucker. I love Jesus Christ.
Come on, Joey.
Artie.
You're gonna kill him, Joey.
Artie. Artie.
Come on, man.
There's no
Artie.
mob guys who can kill me.
Come on, we got
Artie. I'm going to your room.
Let's go to the fucking...
I'm going to your room.
No, let's go. Let's
All
go.
fucked up.
But what am I, an asshole?
You're right.
I overlooked your perfect tan.
Artie, we gotta go, man. Let's go.
Come here, Joey.
Come on, Artie.
I like Joey.
Come
Joey's
on, Artie.
the best guy ever. Come on.
Let's go, Artie. Let's go.
Joey, we'll get it. We'll get
Joey.
Come on, baby.
Joey. Joey.
You're right, man.
Come on, you're killing me, man.
I love Joey.
Come on over there.
Joey, where the fuck you going, man? Back here. Prove you don't want to suck a dick. Faggot. Faggot doesn't want to suck a dick. I don't want to suck a dick. Joey! Get over here, you fuck! Joey! I love Joey.
You fast. Right. Get him in there.
You want to ride? Hey, sit down.
I don't know. I
Nah,
don't know
we'll walk. We'll walk. We're fine. We'll walk.
Where we
We'll
go?
walk like men.
Where we going? Which way?
You want to ride or you want to walk?
Just tell Joey he's a fag.
Right upstairs. Okay, let's go, bro.
Tell Joey he's a fag. Big Dave.
Hey.
I've made a lot of trouble.
You did? No, you're all right, Artie.
Tell you what, guys, listen, it's not a racial, it's not a racial thing. I hate Italians as much as I hate the blacks, because Italians and blacks are all just
You're saying this
fucking...
on a closed elevator with the size of these two guys, man. Killing us all.
He's drunk, man. He's drunk.
The Jews are the motherfuckers.
Dude.
You guys encounter a Jew, just fucking
surrounded by that too.
walk back.
Come on now.
I love Jews, though, because they're the greatest people ever. And they bought me with
Artie, what was that room? Are you still
Artie, where's your
11:30?
girlfriend? Over that way?
You still 11:30?
You guys fucking roll, man.
All right.
Jennifer
You know where he's at? You know where
Holloway.
he's staying?
Get up, 110, you faggot.
You guys know what room he's in?
Get up, 108, you fag. Hey, 104.
That's where he's at?
That's me.
11:04.
All come in. We're gonna drink. Just put the camera down. We're drinking.
Artie, come on.
This is my room. Get in here,
up here?
motherfucker. It's a party. It's a fucking party. Artie, come on, Artie.
Dude. Come on, dude.
You all right, Artie?
Artie.
Wash your pussy.
Dude, you gotta chill out, motherfucker.
Wash your pussy. Guys, I wouldn't want to get you in the way of putting the couch back together. Harry was a fag.
Get you in bed, man. Relax.
You guys knew Harry was a fag. No, he's not a gay guy. He's a great guy. I'm just afraid of rich guys. Like all of us here. If anyone here was a fucking rich guy, they wouldn't give a shit what we did. I'm not a rich guy, so I gotta kiss ass for a little longer.
Lay on the bed, Artie. Joe. You don't want to be out there. You don't want to be on the balcony.
We don't want to be on the balcony.
Hey, faggots! Hey, faggots!
Artie.
Artie, come on, man. We'll kick
Guys,
back in here. We'll kick back in here, Artie.
Hey, you know what, dude? Seriously, put the suit on. I'll wear your suit, and I'll say I'm a fag.
All right.
Come on, bro.
Artie, come back inside.
Faggot!
Come on, man. Who you yelling? Get that box off the bed so we don't...
I'm yelling at the faggots.
Go for over here, man.
All right. Hey, we made it, man. We made it.
Let's give him some air. Let's let him lay down.
Okay, brother.
Open that up. I gotta get a
man.
shot from that. Real quick. Please.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh, no, he's up.
Hey.
I hurt my back.
Ready, Artie?
You should go somewhere.
Lucky.
Yeah. Quick.
Artie, come on, help me out, man.
Dave is the best guy ever, by the way.
He is, man. That's cool.
Wait.
Wait, no, right here, Have a seat, man.
Hey, Dave, come here, man.
It ain't about your money, man. It ain't about your money.
I know it isn't, but you're the best guy ever. Get a couple of drinks.
Here, hold on to this.
He's the only guy who fucking knows what I'm talking about.
I know. We want you to get some rest.
No, but Dave knows that I'm like a fucking guy who likes rock and roll.
We want you to stay.
I like rock and roll. Joe is the best guy ever. Joe is the best guy ever. You fuck with Joe. This guy's a New York City cop. You know what happens? Watch how much you yell at this guy. You're a fag. Get in here, fag. All the faggots are coming in. Watch. I grew up with them, they're not fags, by the way. And he's with a hot chick, so nobody's a faggot. But you're a faggot for the purposes of this documentary that calls Artie Thinks Always is a Fag. Everyone Artie meets is a fag. That's the name of this documentary. This guy is clearly not a fag. He likes pussy. He likes fucking hardcore black pussy, like I do, right? If you had a fucking pussy in front of you that was hardcore black, like a defensive back pussy, like if Jack Tatum had a daughter with a really hardcore jet black whore, and he had a kid, there'd be like an enormous black pussy, right? This guy would fuck it. This guy would fuck that pussy. This guy likes white chicks. This guy, Dave, right here. This guy's a sellout motherfucker. But I'll tell you what, he's just gonna fucking protect me, so I love him. So I'm not gonna tell anyone that this guy would fuck Farrah fucking Fawcett if she was young, right?
Pretty much.
Get that. He loves white pussy, and he's guilty of that. This guy loves fucking white pussy too, and that pisses me off. I don't want this guy to get any white pussy ever. I hate that if this guy gets white pussy, I'm giving up on pussy. Seriously, because he's a fucking pussy fucking gay wad. This guy is the coolest guy ever. You see this guy? That guy's good. I'm just afraid he's gonna kill me. I'm afraid you guys will kill me too, but there are no repercussions for my aunt from the mafia. Look. Come in, guys. Guys, I was just explaining to all these black guys how that if you fucking kill me, there's no fucking repercussions. Because black guys who kill me are gonna get killed by the death penalty.
Here's the deal. You ready? I'm here to chat with my good buddy. Come here. Sit. All right. Here's the deal.
Fuck everybody.
Okay, you ready? Artie, you're going to sleep.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah. I'll take your appearance tonight. You take mine tomorrow night.
Garrett, I'm going to Spirit and Run tonight.
No.
I'm taking all these black guys over there, and we're gonna fucking show them what small white cocks are about.
I'll take yours tonight. You take mine tomorrow night.
We're gonna show all the strippers what a small white dick is about. They're gonna have to fucking take it because small white dicks mean money.
All right, hold on a second.
Because we have
Artie,
money, right?
Come here and
Am I right?
Without a camera. Okay. Without a camera. I love you.
I'm going to fucking Spirit and Run.
Hey, Doug, come here. We gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking wild, huh? Ever seen anything like that? I never have. Anyway, that was over a year and a half ago, and since then, Artie has made great strides to make sure that never happens again. I'm sure it's never going to happen again. But I'll tell you one thing, if it does, I can guarantee you our cameras will be there to capture it. Good luck, Artie, please, really. I'm worried about you.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked to John Lieberman. He went to Richie Wilson and Rachel's wedding, and he made quite a scene. He was the Ronnie of the wedding He was drunk and screaming and yelling. It was like somebody gave him truth serum. Here's how it went down.
This past weekend, Richie Wilson and Rachel Fine got married. Congratulations to you guys. And we knew that we'd hear about it on Monday. And unfortunately, I couldn't make the wedding. Thank you for inviting me, though. But I did see some footage on Moldred, and I knew exactly what was going to be talked about on Monday.
That was one after Howard and I spoke last night about what we had to speak about. I said, have you watched the footage from Richie's wedding yet? And he said no. And I said, wait till you see John Lieberman. He is a star.
Now, before we get over to the new Ronnie Mund over there, hold on, John. Richie, this is your big day, obviously. I heard it was a great party. I heard about the bike. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. Were Ronnie or John or really anybody else like distracting? Did they take away from the day at all, or was it just all a good time?
No, because nobody complained about who is that drunk guy. There wasn't that conversation going on. So,
I love that John Lieberman has just now become that drunk guy.
Yeah, and it was great. I got a great mea culpa text. It's just like, I was out of control. I am so sorry.
It was great. I want to point out, by the way, because we never had a chance to talk about this on the air, Richie and I made up not long after we had that fight on the air, like a genuine makeup. We talked and we emailed and stuff. And Richie and Rachel did invite me to the wedding. I was unable to go because I had already planned to go to a 50th birthday party, but I was invited as opposed to Tim and Lisa, just saying.
And Will. But there were, Richie said today, there were 20 people. Right. Yeah, but Tim seemed to take it hard. I know Sal was the one who said he was yelling and screaming about it.
But again, Tim's like a funny guy because Tim's like he's pretty genuine off the air, and then when you get him on the air, I don't think he likes the controversy. You know, some people will come in and go, yeah, you know what, fuck you, Richie, you didn't invite me. Tim's like, nah, I was just kidding around,
So
I think he probably was bothered by it, but doesn't want to deal with it on the air that way.
Yeah, he was hurt, and this is kind of his way of saying it without coming on the air and saying
He's not confrontational on the air.
I was offended by something Tim did with that. He did it on Moldred, which is like our communication system,
right.
And then on the air today, too. He's like, even Scott Salem got invited.
Well, you shouldn't be offended. Scott should.
Well, I'm offended. Like, well, I don't think Tim should be doing that.
But I've also worked with Scott for 15 years. I've known Tim for, what, 4 or 5?
No, I think, but Benji's point is, why is Scott the Mendoza line for getting invited to a wedding? I like working Mendoza line in.
Richie, Ronnie was part of your wedding party.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that he got all choked up?
Yeah, very, very surprised.
What do you think triggered that?
That's the only time, aside from his old dog dying, that I've ever seen him that emotional. And we're good friends. We hang out a lot. And I think he just saw it as a good moment because he was there through everything. Like when Rachel and I broke up, she confided in him in a lot of things. So he was around for everything. So I think he was just happy to finally see it.
He went dress shopping, for God's sake.
Yeah, he took her dress shopping.
He's Charlotte.
Well, he also said he tried to keep it in check. Out of respect to you and being in the wedding party, he toned it down. He had a little bit of Ronald, not all Ronnie Mund.
Yeah, because a lot of Rachel's family is very conservative and very proper. And we said, if you're going to do the speech, do it at like 11:30 when all the older people went home. And when he did it at 8:30, we all were like, oh Jesus, here it comes.
I was told he was a little bit like God rest his soul, Hank the Dwarf at Doug's wedding. Like everybody thought Hank was going to come. Everyone said, Doug, you're crazy to invite Hank. He's going to ruin it. And Hank didn't drink, came in a suit, and he was like Robo Hank. He was like a really well behaved.
In my bathroom, I have a framed picture of Hank just sitting on a chair at Doug's wedding in a little suit with his arms folded.
And looking, by the way, bored shitless, dying for a drink.
Yeah.
Which leads us, of course, to John Lieberman. And John, those clips say it all, I think. Obviously, you had a few. You were having a good time. Do you regret anything? I know you apologized to Richie, but at the Christmas party, you like to drink a little bit and have fun.
When I go out, I like to drink. And as I said, I don't go out a lot, but when I go out, I like to drink. Do I regret it? Of course. I mean, when you get, made fun of on the air for 30 minutes or so, I do regret it. But
you regret it, all right. John, was what happened the other night? Would you say it's more like Haley's comment, a once never happens, or does it happen once a year?
I would say probably a couple times a year.
How many times have you had to?
That's a lot.
I would say 2 times a year.
How many times have you had to send a similar text message or email saying what you said to me? Look at that face.
I've sent a couple in my time.
See, I noticed at the Christmas party this year, like you were dancing and having fun. You weren't making a spectacle of yourself, but you were on the border. But what I noticed more was your girlfriend was like, yeah, I'm not getting involved in that.
She's known me for a very long time, and she's seen similar incidents to this.
Right. We were all sort of like, God, Lieberman's girlfriend seems so normal. Does she know what's going on?
Oh, you should have seen her Saturday night, man. Just hiding in a corner.
So she drove home, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. But she's very tolerant, and she's known me for a long time. And I mean, this started in I mean, look, my nickname in college was Two Live Jew, because we used to have these parties at our fraternity house, and I would just start rapping in the middle of it, and people eventually would come to see me rap.
God, but I'd pay to hear that.
It's a release for me. It is. I know it sounds like bullshit, but like I don't want to sound like Tim, but during the week, I generally work like 15-hour days, and so sometimes I need a release. I'm not saying it's right. Ronnie, stop being a dick.
Do you only, when you rap, is it only Two Live Crew, or is there a plethora of artists that you cover?
Well, they're original raps. They were original
your
me
own
raps. Yeah.
It's like my poems.
I got a lot of questions, but one of the questions is, so you get home, I'm assuming your girlfriend like throws you in bed, takes your shoes off, throws the covers on you, just, you're fucking passing out, right?
I actually wasn't passed out. No, we talked on the drive home.
And what did she say?
And
like, did she recognize that you made a bit of a scene?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
She said, come on, you can't do this. She's like, because now you're working at Howard Stern and this is going to come up on the air. Whereas before, your life isn't as public as it is here.
Right. Before, everyone goofed behind your back at the water cooler.
Right.
Now it's on the air.
Right. Or to me, now it's on the air. And I think, and that's what I'm most mad at myself for, is that realization that I'm a pretty smart guy, but yet I didn't really fully put two and two together that this is not good. This is going to be on the air.
What were the softball questions? You kept saying that today.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, to be complete, in context, like, those guys know that Lisa and I, butt heads. So, they see I've had a few drinks. So, of course, they're bringing up Lisa. I didn't initiate what you heard on the air. I did not initiate. The Jay-Z thing I did. I went up to the DJ. I said, I'd like to please, and I was very, very nice about it. I said, could you please play Empire State of Mind?
We heard how nice you were.
No, that was later, but to the DJ, I was nice. But so I initiated that. I did not initiate any of the Lisa G stuff.
But I watched the full 8-minute interview. Okay, it was on Moldred. The full 8-minute interview.
Why didn't I see it on Moldred?
I don't know. And maybe it wasn't on Moldred. Maybe Doug just said
kept it away from you.
Doug said it's just a couple of.
I didn't.
But the thing, like when you say, you would have people believe that they got you drunk and pointed you into saying terrible things about Lisa. You were drunk, and they just said, what do you think of Lisa's book? And you were off to the races. There was really not a lot of prodding needed.
Right, but I didn't go up to them and say, hey, boys, let me start talking about Lisa's book.
I know, but they didn't say, do you think Lisa's nice or not? They go, just, what do you think of Lisa's book? And you were shot out of a cannon.
Because
but you're blaming that on them?
No, I'm not blaming. No. I take full responsibility for what I said. All I was saying was I didn't initiate it. They asked the questions.
Yeah, but
That's
that would
what
be
I'm
like saying, nobody asked Mel Gibson about Jews, but then he talked about the Jews.
The other thing that happened, Gary, was when you first came in, actually, Ronnie, you were in there first because Howard was saying how Ronnie has become Howard. Like, Ronnie...
Stop it.
It's what he said.
I know what he said.
Well, what do you think he meant by that?
I don't know what he meant. I have no idea.
Well, what's your guess at what he meant?
To me, it just sounded ridiculous. How am I like Howard?
But what do you think he thinks when he says that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no clue why he thinks that or says that.
What do you think he means, John?
I think he comes in as he's the guy, sort of,
like a celebrity.
Like a celebrity, the one that people
didn't come in like that.
I'm saying this is what Howard was trying to imply. And
I have a new guy in my place now, John Lieberman, the new town drunk.
I love the satisfaction Ronnie's taking out of this. By the end,
it's awesome, man.
By the end of John's time in the studio today, he was talking about war veterans and like needing a break, and you broke him down pretty hard today, Ronnie.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm crying.
You're not sorry at all.
I'm crying.
You're not sorry at all.
Crying.
But John, here's an indication of how bad.
Now he knows how I feel.
How bad things got for you today. Howard brought you in, busted your balls. You managed to completely deflect the conversation to goofing on Lisa, but it came back.
Yeah.
And when it comes back like a boomerang, that means it's bad.
Look, I know it's bad. I know it's bad, and I know it's not over, but at the end of the day, if you boil it down, who has not gotten drunk at a wedding? Just not everybody is recorded and it's played for millions of people.
If it hadn't been here, like, do you think you really did anything wrong? Like, you apologized to them. Do you think you did anything wrong?
Yes, I think that it, in my mind, I didn't want to take the focus off of Richie and Rachel's wedding. Luckily, it didn't, according to Richie. But that's what I regret the most.
So, see, I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you were great. You were a fun drunk.
Right.
You weren't violent. You weren't physical. It's just the problem you have is alcohol is truth serum for you.
Right.
And there were cameras that
I said,
recorded.
that was like one of those Russian movies where they inject the spy with truth serum, and he just tells
it's
everything.
like we had electrodes on him.
Yeah.
We were going to shock him if he didn't speak the truth.
Do you think Howard thinks differently of you now?
Yeah, I'm sure he does a little bit.
Oh, I know he does.
Would you just stop for a second?
Well, what do you mean?
Do you have to always be an asshole?
Ronnie, did you discuss this? Ronnie, did you discuss this with Howard?
I mean, really, you can't be nice for 2 seconds.
I'm being nice. I'm only speaking the truth.
Did you discuss this with Howard?
Look,
Ronnie can't speak.
A little bit.
Look, I pride myself on being a serious reporter for the most part, and sure, so when I don't want this to take away from how people think of my reporting, both here and other places outside of here. That's my concern.
Wait till Maury Povich sees this. Joe, would it be safe to say that this will never happen again in front of us?
Christmas party is in 3 months.
No, yeah, I mean, I think I've learned my lesson, so I want to say it's not going to happen again.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah,
there's a but. I can feel it in your voice.
I mean, but I can't. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to lie and say unequivocally it's never going to happen again. I don't think it will. I think I've learned my lesson, but I'm not going to sit here because you'll pull the tape in a year or so at the Christmas party and say, look. So I'm not going to say never. I'm going to say I hope it doesn't.
Gary, I never thought I'd say this, but there's a lot of Sal and Lieberman.
That's what I was just thinking.
Like,
holy crap! I just thought the same thing.
A lot.
Never say never.
What? You want me to lie?
No,
I mean,
no,
I'm not going to lie.
Well,
Absolutely
no,
not.
I don't want you to lie, but I would think that you would say, if this is as embarrassing as you say it is, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, but there's that very small part of me that knows how I get when I go to social functions.
Which means that you really would like to do it again, just not embarrass yourself. You want to get that drunk again, you just don't want to embarrass yourself. There are some who would say, I've embarrassed myself so greatly in front of my boss that when I go to functions where Howard will be, I'm going to refrain from drinking.
I think that's probably what's going to happen. I don't foresee myself drinking at another Stern function.
He needs to let loose. Mark my words, this is not stopping.
Wait. You guys let him talk over there.
Please. I mean, you're
I didn't say anything.
I really think you're out of line.
Thank you. That's the whole idea.
Go ahead, John.
What I said is this. This was a social function. You know, I have never let alcohol interfere with any work I've done. In fact, I was on Moldred at 8 a.m. Sunday morning uploading Ronnie's speech and texting these guys apologies. Alcohol has never impacted any work I've done, nor will it ever. So, you know, I don't want to be branded some town drunk. The fact that I went to Richie's wedding and got drunk, okay, I did. I wasn't the only drunk person there. And had I been putting microphones in other people's faces, you would have gotten comments from them too.
But do you think anyone here should be labeled a drunk under your criteria?
I think labels aren't fair in general.
Wow, did you just scratch the shit out of your head again?
I scratched.
Holy crap!
It's fine though. It looks worse. This would be a way.
Rash. You see that?
I see it.
I'm not.
See what I do to people, John?
Oh yeah.
My forehead gets itchy, and then I itch it, and it'll be red for about 3 minutes.
I think the point, somebody was on the phone before and they hung up and they said, we're out of line. We shouldn't give you a hard time. It was not a work function. And first of all, I don't think you did anything wrong. I think it's funny, but I think it's when you go to a social function where work people are going to be, people are going to watch you and have have ideas about how you are. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get fired for what you did, but people will look at you a different way. You agree on that, right?
Yeah, of course.
And not only that, but there's content for the show the following week, depending on what you're doing and where you're at. It all leads to the show.
So you don't want to be the heir apparent to Ronnie when it comes to these types of things?
No, I don't think. No.
Too late.
Well, how would you classify Ronnie at these situations?
I'm not going to classify Ronnie. I don't want to talk about Ronnie.
But you have, like, even in this, you said, hey, I'm not a Ronnie.
Because somebody was saying that I am the Ronnie. Or
so
whatever.
what is a Ronnie?
Well,
that's
a good question. That's a good question, Benji.
So what's the answer?
I don't want to speak poorly of Ronnie because
I'll tell you what it is. Ronnie will tell you himself. He was drunk. He was a mess. He made an asshole out of himself. That's Ronnie.
Do you think he should?
Do you think how many people in this room? How many people in this room have not gotten drunk at a wedding and maybe has anybody in this room not gotten overly drunk at a wedding?
Not on camera.
Maybe John Hine. But of course, I've gotten crazy drunk at a wedding. But it's one thing to get drunk at a wedding. It's another thing for that to manifest itself in a way that everybody at the wedding knows how drunk you are.
But I think Richie told you not everybody at the wedding. Sure, the Stern guys did because they were shoving fucking Goodstein shoving
just because
cameras
Richie's
and
grandmother
recorders.
didn't know how drunk you were doesn't mean most of the people did. The people that are most important that needed to know knew.
There's no reason why you should be drunk enough for a guy like you, for what you do, to be screaming for Jay-Z songs at any point of any evening.
We've all done what you've done, but not a long time. And then once you do it once, you generally don't let it happen again. You're telling me you can't make me that promise.
I'm not going to make a promise I can't keep.
You got that right.
But I'm fairly certain this isn't going to happen again.
But that either means you're not as upset as you're acting. I don't think what you did was that big a deal.
No, I'm not going to lie, Benji, like you.
No. Shh. A second.
I am not going to stand here and lie to Gary because then in a year, let me finish.
No, John, you didn't hear what I said the or was.
Say?
I said either you're not as upset as you're saying, or you do have a drinking problem by definitions.
I told you that this morning.
I think if people are telling you your boss may have a different perception of you right now, and you come away with that going, I can't promise that I will not do that again.
If you listen to what I said,
He's being honest. He's being
99.9% it's not going to happen again.
You know that when we go to the Christmas party this year, that people are going to be feeding you drinks. By the way, what were you drinking?
Vodka and soda.
No
with
shots?
A splash of lime. No shots. And this is the thing. At the Christmas party, I was doing shots. And like back in college, I was known. Back in college, the whole Two Live Jew thing started because I was the president of my fraternity, and we used to bring pledges up to my room on the top floor of the house to give them shots and stuff. And so this is when it all happened. It happened with a rap I did about shots. And then that carried over. What?
Did you always do originals, or did you ever cover anyone?
I generally do originals, but I've done Run DMC for Shuli.
He does it in the newsroom.
In the newsroom occasionally.
Songs exist, you have to have a CD.
I don't have a CD.
How deep do you go into Rappers Delight? Can you
But
go
the
to like eighth verse on Rappers Delight?
No.
Run DMC. Shouldn't the Howard 100 News investigate your rap career?
I'm on it. I want to do a whole karaoke breakdown of
And
this.
I love karaoke, and they know that.
We have a bigger thing that we wanted to do. I never been able to get anybody to agree to it. We wanted to do a newsroom talent show.
Yeah.
Where Lisa plays a violin, he raps.
Lisa won't do it, but I would love to hear him and Sal go at it and see who's the better freestyler.
I feel like somehow people
Candy
thought,
Rapper versus Two Live Jew?
Cool, the Candy Rapper.
I mean, here's the thing. It's just like, here's what bothers me. You guys just don't know me the way, say, my close friends know me.
We know you.
And I've been here, only for a year. So I feel like, am I not allowed to be like a regular person too?
But how would we know you?
No one
So
said,
the one chance you get for us to know you, that's what we got.
John, the thing you're missing here is no one's saying you shouldn't be that way.
Right.
We're just talking about the way you were. Like, everyone is entertained and happy, and no one's saying, hey, stop, you shouldn't do that.
And by the way, when you're here,
keep going.
I talk to you off the air quite a bit. I think I speak for everyone would say, we all think you're a nice guy. There's no indication of us talking to you every day that you would be that guy.
Right, but why would there be? I mean, I come to work to
But you
work.
just said we don't know who you are.
Well, I meant outside of work.
But
I
you're
meant
saying
that
I'm
I
still
don't...
not that guy.
What?
You're saying I'm not that guy.
No, I know what
we're
Benji's
saying
going for.
you're that guy, and you're saying I'm not that guy.
No, here's what I'm going for. People have different sides. And I can have a
100%
professional.
agree.
I can have a professional side and a personal side.
Wait.
It's only here that your personal side becomes.
John, why'd you call me a liar?
Just now?
Yeah.
Because I felt like many times you evade questions or you lie or it's shtick. That's what I was saying.
Well,
and
have you ever? What have I ever lied to you about?
I can pull clips. I mean, there have been a number
Just
of
say
things.
one.
I have to go back and look.
The age would be a good start.
I've said on here before, I don't say my real age. I've said that.
Okay, Liza.
All right,
Listen,
hold on.
Can I just...
We only have 3 minutes left. I'm sorry to cut you off, Shirley. I have a question for Ronnie. Ronnie,
Give me the goddamn
your poem
Yes, sir.
didn't go over very well today in the
That's
studio.
too bad. None of my poems ever go over very well, according to everybody. I wrote it. It was original. That's all I care about.
Richie, be honest. What did you think of that poem?
I laughed my ass off. It was.
Oh, you lying piece of shit.
I liked.
Now you're a lying
I
piece of
liked it
shit.
because it's what I expected. I
What do
wanted
you
a
mean?
poem, and I got a good poem.
Why are you saying he's lying?
Because he would he afterwards he was like, "Oh, thank you, that was really sweet," and blah blah blah.
He was emotional.
When he was, after he had a few drinks.
I cried like
leaving
you
me.
did.
You know, like what?
I cried like you did.
Yeah, that's the mistake I made. I cried like an asshole for your stupid wedding.
Gary, I don't know what's going on here in terms of, who's. I'm a little confused
What's
by
wrong?
everything.
I'll straighten it out.
Which
What's
part are
wrong?
we talking about?
But it sounds like, well, I understand John is upset, partially because he's embarrassed because this all came out on the air and he's being portrayed as a drunk, which he's not. He just got drunk at a wedding. There's a difference.
He's not a drunk. He was just the drunk.
He's being portrayed as Ronnie. He's upset.
He's Otis the news person.
And Ronnie's taken a ton of pride in passing the mantle on to John.
Without a doubt. Here it is, brother. It's all yours.
Does that mean you're going to change at all, Ronnie, or you just got
I
another?
was fine at the wedding. I
gotta say, Ronnie,
I had a good couple of drinks.
As good as he was the other night, no one will ever beat. It's a tie between Bubba's wedding.
Oh, I know.
And
Bubba's
you with
wedding.
no shirt on at the Valentine's Day party in the fucking throne.
Oh, believe me.
Was there anything?
If his girlfriend didn't drag him out of there that night, it would have got to that point. I think.
Real quick, Doug.
Did you remember everything that you heard today?
Yeah.
You did. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
It
just
weren't that bad.
Can I just ask John one quick question before we go? You said alcohol has never affected your work. Didn't you shit your pants in New Mexico because you drank too much the night before?
That was the night. That was the night before. I still showed up for my job.
No, but
and
it
did my
affected you.
live
It made
shots.
you shit your pants.
That was a very long time ago.
Hey everybody, it's Sal Governale, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discuss some S&M scenarios that has happened to a friend of mine, as well as some crazy things that went down on Wall Street, based on a phone conversation Howard had with the dominatrix. It was pretty wild, so check it out.
We'll try Dan in Chicago. Hey, Dan.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you had that dominatrix on the radio on. I was wondering whether Gary or John, you ever participate in any dominatrix activities?
I can say
together,
unequivocally, the dominatrix thing is one of those. There's a lot of fetishes I don't understand. That's probably, after foot fetish, at the top of the list of ones I don't get the gratification. I guess I don't feel bad enough about what a dick I am to want to get. That's what she said. She said a lot of her guys are guys who are so horrible to people at work that they got to feel. I don't get that at all.
I understand it. I've never done it, but I sort of get why guys would want to do that. I mean, if they want to be put in their place or whatever else. JD, did you ever go the dominatrix route?
Especially with a dog, huh, JD?
All right, shut up. No, I get humiliated enough in my regular life as it is. I don't need it again in my personal.
If you had to guess one person on our staff, because nobody's going to fess up to this no matter what.
Benji.
One person on our staff that may have participated, who would you say it is?
Benji. I'm a pro dom, yeah.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it? No, seriously.
No, I played around with, not with a...
Dominated or been dominated?
Yeah, I played around with that in the bedroom. But not to the extent of like wearing outfits.
Who do you think's been to? Do you think anybody in our group has been to a dominatrix?
Sal, maybe.
I think Sal would be willing to give it a spin.
Lieberman.
Let's get Sal down here and get his turn on this.
I think Sal's story will be something like, well, what happened was I went there and I didn't know what it was, and then she started doing it. It wasn't that bad.
It's the ones you never think of.
That's
though.
right.
It's like the John Hines of the world that show up with a ball gag in their mouth.
I would never bring it to work. Well, I'm smarter than that. The other thing, which Chloe said when she called in, I mean, the different stuff that the Wall Street guys would do. I mean, you just hear one thing after another. I mean, it gets
bullshit to put it on one industry like that, though. The Wall Street guys. Wall Street guys are normal. That's just stupid.
I think she was saying guys who make a lot of money and who are under a lot of stress. You don't even work on Wall Street. What's your affinity?
But I know plenty of guys who do. It's ridiculous.
But what's your affinity to Wall
and they're all
Street
going
guys?
to dominatrixes. No, I just don't. People love to put down Wall Street.
Wait, but listen to what she said. She said it's guys in high power that have a lot of control that want to, reverse the roles there. And clearly somebody that can afford $500 an hour.
That
so
fits Howard.
It kind of narrows down the people that qualify.
It also fits Scott DePace, the director of the TV show.
Oh, yeah, tons of power. Tons of wealth.
Well, the dominatrix thing doesn't interest you at all?
Not at all.
What about you being the dominatrix and dominating someone?
No, I wouldn't even want that. No.
That's another thing, too. The whole, did she talk about, she doesn't pee on guys, does she?
I'm sure she does. She pulls her teeth out.
What does that mean?
She said some guy came in with tools to have his teeth pulled out.
How about those guys who like to get kicked in the nuts? That is just crazy.
You mean like that guy Horace from AG2?
Yeah.
Hey Sal, we were talking about the dominatrix thing. Did you back in the day ever go that route?
Have you ever tried it once?
Yeah, when I was 11, back in the day. I never tried it, but a friend of mine has. And
there we go.
And how did it go?
Well, what happened was...
Yeah, what happened to the friend?
It was a total mistake. The friend was browsing in the paper and thought it was a massage. And he got there and there was a bunch of whips and shit on the wall.
Right.
So he was like, well, wow, this girl's pretty wild. It's just a massage. So she says, get on the bed.
And he says, I'll go with it.
Right. And he gets on the bed. And then she says, get on your back. And he thought it was kind of odd because usually you get on your belly. And then she just starts playing with his butthole, and she's like, wow, you have a wonderful asshole. And then she reaches from the side of the bed and pulls out a vibrator. And he says, what the hell are you doing? She goes, well, didn't you read the ad? It's ass play. I do ass fetish. And the guy says, well, that's not my thing. I'm here for a massage. And she says, well, it's still going to cost you the $80, and this is what I do. And the guy said, well, I'm not exactly sure. Why don't we just give it a little whirl? So it went about a quarter inch in. Everything stopped, and my buddy just bailed, paid the money and bailed. So, yeah, that poor guy. And I know you think it's me, but it's not. It's my friend.
Did the friend go to dominatrix beforehand? You said it was a massage in an accident. Like, was he looking for that kind of thing?
No, he just wanted a normal massage. It was a day after work. He wanted to unwind, and he ended up... I think what happened, in retrospect, what happened when he went through the classifieds, he clicked the wrong number. I mean, I think when they're all lined up, and I think he dialed the number right underneath the place he wanted to go to.
Oh. Did the friend ever go back?
Oh, no. Never again. Never.
He learned that lesson.
Yeah, it was weird because she was playing with his asshole, and she kept saying, you have such a beautiful asshole, and she was circling it with her finger, and he's like, wow, this is a little... I've never... Usually, it's after 20 minutes on the turnover.
So he called ass play instead of jerk me off.
Pretty much, yeah. So
sounds like the friend's never going to forget it.
Oh, the friend hasn't.
When Howard was talking to that dominatrix, she was talking about Wall Street guys, and and both he and Robin were talking about you, saying, "What did you do down on Wall Street?
Right.
Everything but made money, that type of thing."
Right.
But you had told me there's some wild times down at Wall Street.
Those guys were pretty crazy. They made a lot of money. They made it real fast, and they certainly liked to live it up. And there were things, I'm telling you, that even I thought was creepy and crazy. There was one time there was a bachelor party going to Atlantic City, and they rented a small plane out of the Republic Airport.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys get on the plane. There's like 6 of them, and they're drinking like crazy. And all of a sudden, one guy decides to take out his cock, walk up and down the aisles, and he starts jerking off. And he literally blew a load on a guy. And they all thought it was fun. I'm like, first of all, how can you get an erection with 6 guys around you? But this guy jacked off all over a guy. These guys thought it was hilarious.
Ere you on the plane or you just heard the story?
When they came back, everybody talked about it.
Another friend.
No.
I thought it wasn't you who jerked off on the guy.
No.
You sure?
I'm paranoid of those little planes.
Wait,
but
so what?
I would have told you.
The guy that got jerked off on was he?
No, he took it all in strides.
Was one of the guys the boss or something like that?
No. These were just six.
And they
big
just
shots.
thought, hey, it was a joke.
Yeah, and they got a kick out of that apparently. And there used to even be another place. There was a pizza place out in Wall Street, in the area. And in the back, they had a strip club in the back of the pizza place. So where the ovens were supposed to be, there was like these dancers. They would bring them in like from the Dominican Republic. And it was crazy because on one side, everybody's having pizza and everything. And then you have the kitchen door. You just walk past the kitchen door. You pass this huge security guy. Walk down a little bit of a hallway. And all of a sudden, the kitchen is a giant club with these girls. And you get $2 lap dances. So the guys, after work, for $100... You'd stay there till 2 o'clock in the morning, and you'd still come home with money in your pocket. It was beautiful.
Al in Michigan, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I got a question for Sal, man. I love Sal and Richard, but, I mean, Sal, you're a fucking pervert, man. I mean, why don't you just whip your dick out and just masturbate in the building and get fired?
Well, look, I'm a horse.
You know what? It was very close to that.
No, that was the worst day of my life, man.
Sal
Not just yours.
Sal got caught pleasuring himself in his office after hours.
What better place? It was after hours. The door was locked.
It wasn't locked enough.
Well, apparently, I had my headphones. I figured I got my headphones on. I locked the door. It's after hours. All of a sudden, that lock, I turned it to the right. If you can just envision the lock, the big chrome lock turned all the way to the right. I'm going at it. I turned my head, and it was like slow motion. That lock went from the right like a ghost, pushed it over to the left.
And who was it?
It was 2 techs that had to fix my board.
my soundboard, and they figure they do it after hours as well. So they come in, I just dive underneath my desk. My face was red.
And they reported you, huh?
No, they didn't report me. I told Richard. I was convinced that they saw it. I was
Right.
so embarrassed. So Richard told you, and then you put the HR prank call together.
My favorite was his reaction when they walked in, when he told me he hunched over to try and cover himself. And, and turns around and goes, "Oh my God, you guys scared the shit out of me." And I'm thinking, think how scared these guys were.
I can't
never do
believe that
again.
you have a level of comfort to do that here.
When you have a wife and 3 kids, every place is a level of comfort except for when you're with them.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about a little cough. Gary still recovering from Howard's beatdown after Carol Miller went in with her whooping cough. And, well, here's how it went. This is not your week, my friend.
Yeah, I would say so, but specifically not my day.
It's weird because, and we'll talk about Carol Miller and the whooping cough, of course, and everything that happened on today's program, but it's rare when I see you go in there and Howard, does his thing and you get upset, but there are also times I could tell when you're in there and he's cut you. Like, it hurts.
No, he got me today.
Yeah, and today was one of those times. But
listen, whether he really felt that way or if he's going for good radio, I've seen him go below the belt before because when he's in there, he's in the moment. He's like, hey, I'm doing my thing. And if he sees he's getting under my skin, it's not like him to pull back because that's not good for the show.
What do you feel was below the belt?
Saying that I must hate him. It's a vicious thing to say. In other words, if somebody makes a mistake, his immediate reaction is, you have to hate me to do that. Like it was a personal vendetta.
But if you think about it, you've been with the show for so long, you've gotten so close with Howard. Deep down, do you really believe that part of him thinks that?
Sometimes you do. I don't think that he thinks that. I think he thinks that at that moment.
And at that point, what do you do?
Nothing. I was sort of arguing a little bit, and then I got to a point where, which I haven't been at a long time, where it's literally you're on the ropes and Ali is punching you, and your job is just to sit there and take the punches.
Yeah, you're covering up.
Yeah, you cover up. I really didn't respond much. There's not much to say. There's no point in arguing. You could apologize a million times and it won't get you anywhere. So you just take the punches.
A lot of the guys were saying that you're pissed at them because, you know the way it works. When you're in there, everybody helps out a little bit. Do you think anybody did something that they shouldn't have done in this situation?
I would just say that writing jokes about me is part of it. And everybody seemed to have, in hindsight, they knew what to do.
I don't understand what you mean.
In other words, after it was explained by Howard, everyone's like, oh, yeah, Gary should have known, But nobody knew that in advance. Nobody else said we shouldn't let her in, or nobody else had that idea till Howard had that idea.
Well, Ronnie said he gave you a warning of some kind?
He goes, she's sick. And I said, I know.
All right, so you know she's sick. You said her voice sounds a little...
but again, she told me, I'm not sick. I'm getting over my throat is, my voice is bad, but I'm not sick anymore.
Now, why did you feel empowered to make that call, or do you feel like that's Howard's call, you're not going to do that?
I did not feel empowered to make that call. Howard and I have had some conversations over the last, maybe a little bit less than 2 months, about how he wants me to take more of a role. And I can be very honest. He said, I want you to take over more things, and I think you think like me a lot, and some mistakes might be made, but I'm willing to live with those. I want you to start handling more stuff. So this definitely falls into that category. Now, he's right. I probably should have made that decision. It's been 28 years and 10 months of I make the final decision. You don't do anything without me. So it's that's what I was alluding to, and I was saying it's sort of hard to change the way things have been for a long time. I've never, in the history of the show, for any reason that I can think of, turned a guest away. And I could have made that decision. I could have turned her away, and he could have been, gee, you know what, man? Did you insult her? Maybe you didn't do the right thing. I don't know, man. I don't like leaving a guest with a bad taste in their mouth. It could go a different way. It's obvious now that he saw it, but it might not have been obvious.
Do you regret not doing that at this point? Or do you still think you made the right call?
I regret it because I think that the interview wasn't good for the audience, and I regret it because it ruined Howard's day on that front and on the front of how he feels. I wouldn't say he's a hypochondriac, but I would say that he's hyper. You know, I've seen him blame a cold on a person that was near him when you can't really connect the two.
Oh, I know. I remember that. And then it becomes more than just I got a cold from, let's just, because Steve is standing for me. Let's say it becomes more than I got a cold from Steve Brandano. Steve Brandano ruined my fucking weekend. I couldn't go out because of Steve Brandano. That motherfucker walked in here with a fucking cold, and look what he fucking did to me. Today's his 4th wedding anniversary with Beth. If he coughs tonight, are you going to be getting a phone call, you think?
I won't get a call. He'll just save it all up for Monday. There will be no call.
Later,
he would not talk to me about it off the air unless he might say, listen, I know I gave you a hard time today, but really you should have done that. We could have a conversation. But he would never call me to say, you motherfucker, I'm sick.
Later in the show, Jason went in to read something about whooping cough, and you said, I'm making a decision. I don't want Jason to say that. But Jason ended up saying it because Howard wanted him to.
Right.
So do you think that's sort of a symptom of what you're dealing with Howard?
Sure.
Or did he think you were just making that call to make the bit better and you really did want to hear what Jason
I was actually making that call. I thought people had told him enough. People had already scared the shit out of him enough. Piling on wasn't going to make him feel any better. And there's almost like a sadistic, masochistic streak in him. Like he wants to hear more of it. You know, he wants to hear more of it. Tell me how sick I'm going to get. And I wanted to try to stop that.
Jay in Phoenix, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, guys. Hey, Gary, I just wanted to build you up a little bit, man, because I know it was a tough spot for you to be in today, because Howard said he could kill an hour, but it would have been berating you. But since you touched on a lot of stuff that I wanted to ask you about, I just want to know how soon do you think that Howard is seriously going to think he has whooping cough like he had George Takei's foot disease? And is there anything for you guys you're giving away that I might be able to get from you today?
I'll start backwards. I have nothing to give away, unfortunately. And I think he already thinks he's got the potential to have it.
All right, thank you. Let's go over to Mark in New York. Mark, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Love the show. I was trying to get through to Howard today directly because, I don't know, I think he's being a little unfair. And I've been listening to the show a long time, and I've heard the tons and tons and tons of flack that Gary's gotten over the years. So when he's saying he's trying to empower you, Gary, I kind of feel it's hard to believe because half of the shows he's kind of tearing you down. So I can understand when it's time to make a big decision where you might be paralyzed to a degree because you probably feel the weight of all the second guessing that might occur after, if you make, in their opinion, the wrong decision. So I'm wondering, like, when a decision like this comes down, are you thinking of all the aftermath that might happen should you make the wrong move and sometimes get paralyzed by that?
I'll be very upfront. It never came down to me deciding to make a decision. I mean, I saw her there. I told her she didn't sound that good. I probably, in my mind, I probably thought it was worse. But I'm trying to make him feel better about it. But I said, she doesn't have her voice here. But I am, Jason, why were you just laughing uncontrollably?
Oh, because it's so listen, it's so weird for me as a fan. I was loving everything that happened today with you and Howard. As a friend to you, I felt bad. But it is so funny for Howard to claim that he was doing this to help, having this argument on air to help you. Listen, Howard only cares, as far as I know, about two things in that moment. A, whether or not he has whooping cough, and B, making good radio. And he made great radio.
Right.
But I can't imagine that anybody who might hire you would have heard that and said, oh, well, now I want to hire Gary, because if anything that hurt you didn't help you in terms of finding a future job, or more likely it was a push, which I'm sure.
So do you agree that earlier in the week when he said that he was telling me how bad my Nerdist show is, was out of love? Or does that fall in the same category?
Yeah, that totally falls into the category of Howard making great radio. Right. Now, part of him might mean it inside and say, hey, listen, I'm giving Gary constructive criticism because he was, but if his feelings for you came before his feelings for making great radio, then that conversation would have been off the air.
Do you feel like, well, I know he's sending you a mixed message when it comes to empowering you, but now he really does want to put you in charge, like officially in charge and be the guy of a lot of things, yet do you feel like you're getting a mixed message?
Well, he sent me a very not mixed message off the air. We had this conversation, and he was very clear. I want you to do more. I want you to be more in charge about stuff like that. But yeah, if you say you can't make listen, he said to me, you think like me most of the time, you're going to make a mistake, and I'm not going to give you a hard time about it. But then I'm escalated in front of the audience, the office, and the interns.
So I guess I don't get room for a mistake.
Will, did you feel like Gary was pissed at everybody in the back when he came out of there?
I mean, I just thought he was pissed off in general. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was directed at everybody, but it could just be he was just angry at Howard.
I was
angry at the situation.
I was angry at the whole situation. I was a little bit angry at the office, and I say this, I'll be very upfront. No one in particular. I really can't point. I was angry at the entire office for their group effort of putting up all those notes, in the sense that I do get, like, if they want to put up jokes, go with the jokes. You know, the ape jokes, the Gary sucks jokes, all those. But these were sort of like, Howard took a premise and they wrote it. But that's what we do, so I can't get that mad.
I mean,
I can't hold a grudge, but I could be mad about it at the moment.
Sure you can, but just know you didn't get any special treatment one way or the other.
Well, yeah, I know.
Right.
I'm just
I mean, it would
surprised
have been
you're as
anybody.
upset as you are about it.
I am too.
What do you mean, Will?
Well, you just seem very. I've never seen you. I feel like this bummed out about after a segment like this, which seems to happen quite often.
Yeah, but it was very personal about how he thinks I must hate him, and then, like I said, this other thing that was
He doesn't really think you hate him. I mean,
no, but there was this other thing going on too. Again, to talk in broad strokes, I sent him a note last night about something that happened on the air yesterday, and it was more of that, and then it's the phones this morning, even though I'm one of the people in charge of phones, but Tim and I work together on it. So I took it. So it's Gary fucked up the phones. Gary sent me a note last night. Gary gave me whooping cough. Gary's show sucks. It gets to be a lot.
Curtis in Nebraska, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello?
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, well, I was wanting to ask, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
It's all right. Take your time.
If Howard actually did get whooping cough, how big would this be to the show? I mean,
for the heels.
Yeah.
This is what I would say. That was one of the other reasons I got bummed out today, because I started to think about that. If Howard got it, I don't think our relationship would ever be the same.
If Howard got sick at all,
he would no. But if he got it and he were out for a period of time, he would absolutely blame me for it. And I don't think he'd ever deal with me again the same way.
I think if he gets a runny nose, you may be in for that, Gary. I mean, you know the way he gets about this stuff.
No, but that I can deal with. If he gets whooping cough, say he really got it.
And Beth dies.
Say he really got it. What are we, fucking Little House on the Prairie? Say he really got it, right? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You are.
Hey, everybody. Well, you know who has dropped by the show today? You know who's in the guest loft? The star of Chelsea Lately, Chelsea Handler, is here.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I like her. We had a lot of fun the last time we met. This is the second time I'm with Chelsea. Hi.
She's on the
You look good.
circuit again.
What'd you do? You're looking
I got
hot.
a facelift.
Yeah, nice. It's a good one.
Did you really?
No.
I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't, Robin. I
Would
tried
you-
to, but
do
I
you
didn't
think
have
you
enough
will?
time off.
Do you think when you're older you will get a facelift, or will you age and let your face age? Or
I
will
don't
you...
think I'm a facelift kind of girl.
I don't either.
I do all this stuff for my skin, so like I keep it kind of really fresh by doing like profractionals and stuff. I don't think I could get a facelift. That's kind of not in my character.
Do you think all the stuff you do for for your face really works, or are you just kidding yourself?
No,
it
works.
Because Beth does all of that stuff too, and she's like convinced it works. But I think either you have good skin or you don't. And
well, no, but you can help your skin. Like it takes away sun damage and all that stuff. So at the end of the summer, I do it, and your face comes in like really clean and clear. It works. Some of it works. Some of it's bullshit. It's like trying to get rid of cellulite. That doesn't work.
Yeah, and nothing gets rid of cellulite.
No.
But unless you got to start when you're young, and you got to exercise and play
and
sports.
not eat a fucking cake when
That's
you get
right.
home at night.
I know. I've been starving myself to fit into my clothes lately, and I got to tell you, I mean, yesterday I went to an Italian restaurant and didn't order pasta, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm a guy. I should be able to order a big bowl of spaghetti.
But you're not. You're more like a woman.
I am. I'm so feminine.
You are.
Even my physique is
The
feminine.
way that you think about your body and talk about your body is very feminine.
Yeah, like I'm trying to get supermodel thin. Like I look at Mick Jagger and go, wow, he's got a great physique.
What a great body.
Yeah. You know what shocked me about you that I was really kind of surprised when you were on you were talking to Rosie O'Donnell. No, it wasn't Rosie O'Donnell. Where did you were crying on TV?
Rosie.
On Rosie.
She made me cry.
But in the crying, you were talking about the death of your mother and stuff, which is understandable why you'd cry about that. But that you went to a psychic, and you seem way too intelligent to go to a psychic. Like, I would think you would sit there and just fucking goof on the psychic the entire time.
You would think so, but then, I think sometimes you meet people, like this is my feeling about psychics. If you really train hard every single day at, like, even wiping your ass, like, say that's your goal, and, like,
Right.
that's your standard in life, and that's what you want to get really good at, like, you're going to get really good at wiping your ass.
So you think if somebody, even though they're a fake...
Well, no, because I think if somebody has the intuit and studies it for a long period of time, some of them are completely full of it. But I think with like 50% of it is true, and 50% of, I mean, every psychic I've ever been to has said the same exact thing to me about overall, like about my career, like, oh, you're going to have this big job and you're going to be, well known. And it's like, well, okay, that's great, but this was before I ever was famous, and then I went to. I mean, yes, I totally get it. I think they're all. I mean, I don't.
They're
like,
all crooks. You know that. You intellectually know that.
I don't intellectually think they're all crooks. I think some of them are actually better than others at their job, and some of them can actually have some intuition. They don't know everything. They can't predict the future.
But honestly, the woman is representing that she's speaking to your dead mother. And that's absurd.
But I don't know what my dead mother's up to. I mean, maybe she is speaking to a psychic. That's more my mother's problem than the psychics, don't you think? If that's what my mother is doing and spending her free time up in wherever she is.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
No. I believe that people hang around. Like, I can feel people around me. But I don't believe, like, my mom's, like, like, joined a club or plays chess or something. Like,
See, you're such a bright woman, and I admire you, that this just doesn't fit into the MO. Doesn't fit you at all. Like, all of a sudden, you're spiritual and believe that there's psychics, and your mom's somewhere, hanging out on the Rainbow Bridge.
What happened? Did she start crying because of what this woman said?
No. My mom, I mean, she just told me this stuff about my mom. I don't even remember what it was, but like something about my mom's always with me, and when I was, some nonsense. But I think when you want to believe something and someone tells you it.
You want to believe.
But I couldn't believe that you went on America's Got Talent. I would think that you're way too intellectual to be on such a shambolic disaster of a show.
No, I love that show.
I know you do.
And I've watched it for years, and I love doing it.
But I watched the show only because you were on it, and I was like, I can't believe.
What? That's why I did it.
But it's beyond. I mean, they've got like Korean karaoke artists.
Well, I don't agree with that. I was actually.
You love Koreans?
No, I never said I love Koreans. Now, don't pin that on me. No. Of course I do love. I love all people. No, I really thought a lot of the people were incredibly talented. I mean, you see a lot of bullshit, but that's fun too.
But there are people in pyramids that are making pyramids out of their bodies.
I always wanted a job in broadcasting where I didn't have to do a fucking thing. And that's the job. It is the best job in television.
But don't you have to fly to L.A.?
That's the worst of it.
But you don't like that.
I hate it.
So do you fly privately or do you fly commercial?
They provide a private jet for me.
You can't fly commercial.
Fuck no. They made it so easy for me. I mean, it's easy.
Are you scared to fly?
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah,
I'm
you seem
petrified.
like you would be scared.
I sit there and squeeze my wife's hand. Thank God she's so masculine compared to my feminine ways.
You're really lucky that you found your wife, because she's like, what would you do without her?
Oh, she's an angel. We're laying in bed last night, and we had gone. This is how much of a woman I am. We had gone for manicures, and I tell the girl,
She's
do
like
not,
he's
I
like
go-
her best girlfriend.
I go, don't just push back. Don't cut my cuticles. Well, this one cut my cuticle, and it's been hurting me. So I say to my wife this. I go, oh. It's like the 5th time I said it. My cuticle hurts. She goes, stop it already. She goes, for God's sakes, I fell in the tub today. I haven't mentioned it once.
Oh.
She goes, you complained lately. Your cuticle does not hurt you that much. You'll get over it. You sound ridiculous. And she snaps me out of it.
Yeah, you need that, right?
Because I'm used to complaining to my mother and telling her every minute.
And did your mom react well?
Oh, she gets, listen, you did too much. I told you, those manicures, they first of all, they don't wash the equipment, and it's awful.
I'm surprised that you had to go out to get a manicure. Why don't you just have someone come to your house?
I don't want that. My favorite thing is to go to the nail salon and hear the yentas talking.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I kind of like going to. And then you could get a massage sometimes.
I don't want that. I just want my nails cut. I'm in and out in 5 minutes.
That'd be too much.
Yeah.
That would be too much.
Too much interaction.
I can't cut my nails.
It would be like a poltergeist.
Yes, and I like it too because my nails, they don't, they're nice now. I like it. I used to have disgusting fingernails, and now they're nice. So get back to you and the psychics for a second, because it doesn't make any sense. It's like when your dog dies and people tell you the dog is on the rainbow
Okay,
bridge.
let me tell you a story then real quick. This will make you... Okay, so James Von Prague, who's another psychic or medium, whatever.
Fucking horseshit artist.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
He's on my show, okay?
Right.
He's on my show.
Right.
And he was sitting across from me. This is the first time I've ever met him. And he said to me, we're talking about his whatever shtick. And he says to me in the middle, he goes, okay, your mother's standing right behind you. And I said, okay. And he goes, and she's going like this.
Pulling on her nose.
My nose. Like,
Right.
and my mom did that throughout my entire childhood. Would go like this. She would go, you have a shiksa nose. You're not a Jewish girl. You have a shiksa nose. Because I always had this little nose. And no one, my sisters wouldn't even have known that.
Come on.
Because it was like an intimate thing that my mom would do. Like in the morning, she'd go, wake up, Chelsea.
You must have mentioned that somewhere.
Never told anyone. Because when he said it to me, I immediately was like, oh my God. That no one, my father wouldn't even know that.
Can I tell you about psychics? Like my mother once went to one.
That's pretty specific, Howard.
No.
Now, are you going to...
I'm going to tell you what the problem is. I'd have to study the tape.
okay.
Because, first of all, there are people who do research for him. He's going on a famous woman show. You find, who knows where you mentioned this? Somewhere you mentioned it. Or maybe not even that. There are certain tells. There are certain things you give off. My mother said to me, I'm going to a psychic. And I said, don't. She taped it. I said, don't say a word. She goes, I didn't say a word. You wouldn't believe what he told me. I played back the tape.
And all she did was
All she did was babble.
Yeah,
She told him everything.
That's the mistake you made. But there are good ones and bad ones. So you can't
Houdini
say overall.
proved
You can't say overall that they're all full of shit. I
I'll
don't
tell you
believe
why.
that.
Houdini, when he said to his wife before he died, I'm going to give you a word. If I die and there's a way to reach over, go to every clairvoyant, and if they know the word, you'll know I'm communicating with you.
Okay.
Not one of them got the word.
What was the word?
The word was Howard Stern, believe it or not.
That's really weird.
I don't know what the word was.
What a coincidence.
I forget. I read the book, but I don't know the word. Now.
Well, she could be lying.
Do you think you are destined? Yes, she could be. Do you think you are destined to be alone the rest of your life? Because you are very successful. I've been thinking about you a lot. You're an attractive woman, there's no doubt. You got a great bod. You're a good-looking woman. But there's something with you, whether it's your wit or whatever it is, men find threatening.
You could be right.
I know it.
You could be right. I've definitely pondered the possibility that there's just no man that could handle me, and that I function better when I'm not with a man. I have thought about that. When I function better when I'm out of a relationship, I'm much more focused at work and with my career. I'm able to be really productive.
Because you become obsessed with your relationship, and then you kind of are focused on that guy.
It becomes distracting. Yeah, I wouldn't say obsessed, but yeah, I can go in that direction. But I get very distracted. It's hard for me to focus. I'm a very good multitasker, but I mean, I think it's a matter of finding the right person.
Do you fall very hard? Do you fall in love?
Depends. Not usually. I don't put up with a lot of shit from
Right.
anyone. So the minute I sense any bullshit, I'm out. And
You call that person out on it?
yeah, I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to put up with any of this nonsense. Like, if someone lies to me, I don't have any tolerance for
I wonder
that.
if I could handle a relationship with you.
No,
I mean, it
I
sounds
don't
like
think
it's.
I'm not a great relationship person. I'll admit it. I'm not someone that's like easy to be with. I
So do you think
demand a
you'll be-
lot, but
do you-
I deliver a lot. I think I bring a lot to the table. Like, I'm a really good person. Like, if you introduce me to your family, I'm not going to like blow them off. I'm going to literally engage and really get involved and try and do the right thing. Like, I always do the right thing. I would never fuck someone over.
You're not going to embarrass someone and go to the, right. And so what goes wrong? Now, the last guy you were dating, that Andre Baffalzar guy, whatever his name is, I don't know what he is. What does he do? Who is he?
I don't know.
He's very wealthy, right?
Wealthy,
I don't know.
good-looking
We never
dude.
talked about our bank accounts, so I have no idea.
Well, they always write that he's wealthy.
Yeah, they do, but I don't know. I don't know. No, he's he's a friend. I mean, he's fine.
He's a good-looking guy. I got to give you that.
Yeah, he's very good looking.
Is that the problem? Maybe you're going for too good-looking a guy.
You think I should go for uglier guys?
Ugly always. Listen, ugly guys
Like
will appreciate you, like me.
Baba Booey?
Well, Baba Booey's a little too ugly. I mean, you can't.
He's really.
No, I've heard many women say Baba.
No,
I'm
he's
joking.
not. I wouldn't say he's ugly, but he's not fuckable.
He's not.
Not for me.
He doesn't do it for
No,
you.
like I don't. First of all, I don't love beautiful people. Like, I like a masculine guy.
Right.
So I don't love like male models.
Your
who are,
last
like,
boyfriend
perfect.
looked like a model.
No, but he's older, so it's like
Right.
more. It's not model-y. Like, I don't like young, gay model-looking guys. That doesn't turn me on.
Am I fuckable to you? Be honest.
Yeah, totally. I would
Yeah.
totally have sex with you because you're all fucked up. So that's
Right.
like
That's attractive.
it's kind of attractive.
But purely on looks, I am not attractive. Gary's better looking than me.
But it's not that you're bad. I don't give a shit like that. I like that you have a fucked up nose. Your face is kind of fucked up, and you're like powerful. You've got like a good. I like
Thank
that. I am attracted to men who have made something of themselves from nothing.
That's more attractive to a woman than the physical thing. Like I've asked Beth about that. She worked with all these male models, and she goes, I never would even go out with them because they weren't that interesting to me.
How often do you and Beth have sex?
Like 2 or 3 times a week.
A week.
Yeah.
That's good.
If we're really busy, sometimes twice.
But that's great. As
That's
long
pretty
as
healthy.
it's more than once a week, and it's good. Actually, as long as it's once a week. Robin, how often do you have sex a week?
Well, I'm off the playing field right now.
Right.
Oh, okay.
She's not on the field. She's not on the field. But when she's in a when you're in a relationship, you're good for 2 or 3 times a week, right?
Yeah, well, you're in a
Why else be in
relationship.
it?
What's the hell's the point?
Is that what happened to you in the last relationship?
What?
Did the sex die off?
No, never. That was never the issue. We just were not. It was just too hard. I was in L.A., New York. You can't fly back here every weekend. It's exhausting.
Is sex important to you?
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of? I mean, everyone wants to get.
So when's the last time you got laid? Because you don't have a boyfriend now, or do you have somebody you like kind of hang with?
I had sex this weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just with some guy.
Some guy. You just found some guy?
Now, how do you do that? Because you're famous.
Yeah.
No, it's a guy I know.
How do you know this guy?
He's
I'm
an
curious.
ex, like from a long time ago, and I was like, "Oh, I'll be in New York," and we just decided to
Hang out. And there's no emotion involved in that?
Not really.
Wow.
No.
You need it like a guy needs it.
Sometimes you just need to have. I mean, you have to take the edge off. We've been moving. We're ready to move. Like this move that we're doing for the show, moving to Universal.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
That's a big deal for E to actually take your show
To
and
spend that much money.
Well, they're moving it to the old Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Do you feel jinxed at all that the Conan O'Brien studio could be jinxed?
I
in
know.
some way?
I love. Don't you love Conan?
I like
He's
Conan a
he's
lot.
a great guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. No, I mean, either.
Why are they moving your studio?
Well, they want to give me like a real studio. Like right now we have 75 people, so then now we're going to have like 250 people in the audience. They're making, Pharrell's doing the music, which is great. We have new graphics. It's just chicer and cooler.
Are you afraid that the bigger audience will somehow change the dynamic? Because maybe it's nice that you had a 75, little intimate kind of crowd.
It was nice, but it was a little too intimate, and it was a little too like high school. Like now it's like
A show.
college. It's like a big show. I'm there with the big boys. They spent like $40 million on this studio. It looks amazing.
Does this revitalize you in a way?
Yeah, totally. I'm so over it. I'm just like, this is so stupid after a while. I mean, how many times can you talk about this bullshit with Lindsay Lohan? And
Right.
I mean, I'll still talk about about it, but I want like I want a beautiful, I have an office, I have a beautiful shower, I have like, it's like an adult building. I mean, what we did to the building that we were in was like what happens to a fraternity. We plundered that. I mean, there's like urine in places.
Feces.
I mean, we were stapling pictures to walls. I mean, everybody was it was so.
So now it feels grown up.
So, well, we haven't moved. We're in the transition. That's why I'm here this week and doing stuff. And then, so it feels like a grown-up
Will you shower at work? Will you use the shower at work?
I'm not a huge shower fan. I'll be honest
You're
with you.
a bath person, aren't you?
No. That's
you mean you
for
just don't
homosexuals.
bathe? What do you do?
I take showers because of the necessity, but the hair,
Do you go days without a shower?
I have.
And do you get so stinky? And do you like the smell?
No, I don't really. I haven't ever felt smelly until like the last couple of years. I'm 37 now, so I think it's starting to catch up. So I've definitely been like, like I need to take a shower. Like this isn't gonna fly.
I used to go a day or two without a shower sometimes, and nothing would really smell. But now the balls in that area.
Well, I can't smell my balls, but but like what I'll do is this is what I'll do to trick myself because it's psychologically the shower to me it's the hair like the wet hair because you don't feel clean unless you wash your hair. That's really.
But why do you? But why do you think you're not into showering that much?
Because it's annoying.
It's just like you have no time.
I don't want to shampoo and condition the soap and the shaving the legs.
You're such
it's
a guy.
just so annoying. I mean, but I do shower now just out of respect for other people that are going to be around me.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll take a shower before I work out, so at least I don't have to have that in my head. Like, okay, I'm working out. That's already annoying enough.
Have you ever gone to the gym and there's someone there who actually smells like they're on the treadmill and you can smell them because they're working out?
I never get close to people at the gym.
It wafts across the room because they don't shower before the gym.
Well, what I do is I shower before the gym and then I don't shower after I work out.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because I feel like psychologically, my hair's clean and I'm clean and I don't really have like BO.
But do you ever put your finger like between your ass and your vagina and then smell it?
Well, no. Why would I mean, how bored would I have to be to get up to that?
You have the time for that?
Who has the time?
But
to
you don't like
stick their finger in their taint?
I think you like your own body smells.
No, I'm not that into myself.
No.
No, I'm into like getting shit done.
You masturbate?
No, never.
Really?
Never. We just had this conversation
that's crazy.
at work. I'm like, I don't want to masturbate. I want to have sex with someone else, and then I want to have an orgasm. I don't want to.
But what if you don't have sex for like a month?
I don't masturbate. I mean, I don't. And there's two girls in the office that. Oh yeah, when I was like 8 or 9, I went off on myself.
Wow.
Like on the monkey bars.
You never get a vibrator and
No, I did. I did for a period of time. Like when I was 21, 22, when I had a lot of time on my hands when I waited tables, I would just like sit in bed and just go off on myself. But. Now
it's
you
like everything
I don't have
you do.
time to masturbate. Like if I go home and I have an hour to kill, I take a Xanax and just go to sleep. I'm like, I might as well get the sleep I need. I don't want to like just like sit around and like diddle myself.
And
that to me sounds so depressing because once you climax, you're just like
get it done, and then you don't have to go with these random guys who you kind of go with.
But I don't mind. I mean, I only go with people. I wouldn't like just sleep with like a homeless person. I mean,
but this guy you fucked this weekend.
Nice.
I mean, like, were you like in the back of your mind going, "Hey, maybe we'll get back together"?
No.
Or nothing.
No.
You call him up and say, "Hey, let's just hang out."
Yeah, I said I'm coming to the city. Are you seeing anyone? He's like, "No." I go, "Perfect. Let's do this." And he's like, "Yeah."
And then he comes to your hotel?
We went away for the weekend.
Where'd you go?
Upstate.
Like apple picking and stuff?
Yeah, we went to go pick apples.
Oh my God!
Bananas, apples.
You
what
went
else
upstate
can you
to
pick?
like a little hotel, like a little bed and breakfast.
No, yeah, basically.
And how many times did you fuck this guy? Like 3 times?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe more?
It was just a night, so it was like 3 times.
3 times in one night?
Well, like a night and a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're like a vampire. You devour people.
No, it was great. It was perfect. It was just what I needed.
I bet you're a lot of fun.
I am.
How's your body look naked?
My body's in. Well, I had the surgery.
You look good in those stretch pants.
Thank you. They're jeans. Well, I guess they are stretch pants. And my body's pretty. It's good. It's like it's decent.
I find you an
You
attractive
got
woman.
something about surgery. What's the surgery?
I had ACL. I tore my ACL in Switzerland skiing, so my my one leg atrophied completely for like 3 months, and it was so gross. I couldn't even look at myself naked. So that was also part of the reason of not wanting to. Now that I'm back together and being able to exercise, I feel much better about my body.
And when you were with this guy upstate, like, do you bring like a trousseau? Do you bring like outfits to put on for him and stuff? Nothing like that.
I don't have time for that. I'm very, very basic and conservative. Like, I'm not into any weird shit, and I don't. Not that that's weird, but like, you know, like 50 Shades of Grey, like that S&M. I'm like, I find that to be like that is
It's a lot of
such
work.
boredom to me.
Did you read 50 Shades of
I
Grey?
tried to,
and it was boring.
No, and that's when I decided to write my own book called 50 Shades of Chartreuse.
Right. That's the name of the new book coming
50
up.
Shades of Chartreuse. This time it's personal.
What is that? Like your 7th book you're going to write?
Fifth.
They sell a lot, these books.
Yeah, well, you know, you make a lot of money. I like to be productive. I like to make money.
Right, because
I'll be honest. I just like to. My parents were such losers that I mean, they were such losers that I was like, I can't ever behave this way. I'm like, do you guys even have a fucking savings account? Like, what's the game? I was 4 years old, and they wouldn't even take me to nursery school because they were just like tired and sleeping. I'm like,
were they hippies?
That would be too chic of a word for them. I mean,
Right.
that's
They were
not.
bums.
They weren't even cool enough to be hippies. I was like, you guys need to get up and take me to nursery school right now. My education is very important. And my dad was like, it's just too cold outside. Nursery school doesn't even matter. And I'm like, well, then I'm going to walk there. And he goes, well, good, go ahead. And I walked myself to nursery school too. And so you know what? To get there and take a nap on a cot. I got there and like, it's nap time. I'm like, oh, this is such a fucking crock of shit.
Isn't it
Trying to get an
amazing?
education and you guys want me to take a nap on a cot.
Isn't
like a
that
nun.
amazing? Isn't that amazing that your parents, like, you could have gone the slacker route being raised by them, but
No,
you
I
went
was
the
a
opposite.
but I was a disaster when I was in high school.
because you were confused.
Well, yeah, I did acid all the time and come into the limelight. I was just like such a mess. And then I got my shit together because I was like, I'm not ever going to live a life like this. I don't ever want to worry about opening up a refrigerator in a hotel room and having any person tell me not to have a Coke because it's $4. Like, I don't ever want to live like that. I want to always be able to, like,
Contribute,
support myself.
yourself. Did your father, like, did he have a job at all?
He was like a used car salesman.
and like he was not even good at that.
Well, he was. I mean, is that something you can even be good at? I mean, how do you get good at being a used car salesman? You just have to get worse at it, I think.
Did you love them, or do you have a lot of anger
I love
toward them?
No,
you do.
no. Yeah, no, our family's really close. I mean,
Your father's still alive?
He's barely. I mean, we're waiting for him to die, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
How old a guy is he?
He's 80. He had me when he was 42.
Oh.
He's really old, but he will not die.
Right.
And he's just like.
Do you want him to die at this
Well,
point?
I think it's better for him to be dead because he's not having a good time.
Does he have Alzheimer's?
No, but he can barely walk. He's miserable. He's in an assisted living facility.
What does he do all day?
Just harasses women, sexually harasses women.
That goes on a lot in these old age
No,
homes.
they won't. They won't let a man. And then if he has a man with him, he just calls. He's like, "Get away from me, faggot!"
Wow.
Because he's like just an old racist Jew, and so like he'll be like, "You're a faggot." So no one will help him. So and we have to. I call. We're constantly like, we're so sorry about our father. Can we just? I mean. And I'm so over the top that I'll like end up buying someone a house because of an apology. I mean, it's just so ridiculous.
If it was legal, would you be for like euthanizing him?
I would want to be euthanized at that stage.
Right.
Wouldn't you?
Would you, if it was legal, would you have him killed right now? You would.
Yeah, totally.
I understand. I mean, it's enough already.
Do you think after this interview more people are going to sympathize with me?
They're going to be really anxious about your new studio. Now, when you mentioned the new studio, you said, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm sick of interviewing Lindsay Lohan or talking about Lindsay Lohan or whatever. I'm sick of it. And yet you seem to think a new studio will revitalize
It's not that I'm
you.
sick of it. I'm sick of, like, when you outgrow something, you're just like, it was like a high school show. And now it's like I'm with the big boys. I have a stage like Jay Leno has a stage. I have a stage for, like, people to perform. We've got a bunch of surprise guests coming on. And then we've got Jen Aniston, Fergie.
That's your best friend, Jennifer Aniston.
She's not my best friend.
She's a very close friend.
She's my friend.
But isn't it sort of...
Just because we're friends, everyone says we're best friends. First of all, I'm not 8, so I don't have a best friend.
Right, thank you.
And Jen has a lot of close friends, too.
But isn't it fatiguing to be friends with her? Like I don't mean her specifically. I mean, isn't it fatiguing to have a famous friend because you know, with your real friends, you can just kind of blow them off for a couple of days and everything's cool and they get it. But with Jennifer Aniston, she calls, you've got to, like, you know.
Does she need maintenance?
You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah, it's high
no.
maintenance.
Jen and I, no, we don't talk on the phone. Rarely we talk on the phone. We email a lot, and then when we're in the same city, we see each other. I mean, she's definitely a close friend of mine, yes.
And she got mad at you when you like I thought this was kind of interesting. Like, you attacked Angelina Jolie for being a homewrecker. But you didn't say anything bad about Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was really the guy who cheated on her, not Angelina Jolie.
Well, yeah, but I've been talking about Angelina Jolie way before I met Jen Aniston. I mean, Jen and I don't sit around talking about Angelina Jolie.
I get that.
We've never sat around and talked about her. So the fact that people thought, like, oh, I'm going to defend her 5 years after the fact is so stupid, too.
But do you really believe that about a woman? Is she the homewrecker?
Well, I think Angelina Jolie, I mean, is kind of, you know, evil.
She's not a woman's woman.
She's not right. She doesn't have. If a girl doesn't have any girlfriends, then there's a reason that no woman wants to be friends with them.
That's right.
Don't you think?
Do you think she has no girlfriends? Do you think like no one can be friends? Like,
I don't
there's
think
not a
she
person
has any friends.
She doesn't have any friends.
I mean, I would go out. I would say that I'm pretty sure Brad Pitt's probably like, oh God.
I made a mistake. You think? Do you think
well,
he thinks
he can't do anything now with those kids?
He's miserable.
She'll just take them to like Istanbul or something.
You're right.
And I mean, what is he to do? He's just gotta stick it out now.
Well, maybe he could do what every other guy does, just leave and then hope for the best.
Because he seems
and he'll meet them when they're older.
He seems like he loves his kids. Like he's a really good dad. You could tell that he really loves them. So who knows what goes on there? I really don't have any idea. I've never even met Angelina Jolie.
Does your production company have 9 television shows or 9 shows in development?
Yeah.
So you're very successful.
Yeah.
You're developing 9 shows. Now, the sitcom that you did, the whatever it was.
Are You There, Chelsea?
Are You There, Chelsea? Are you upset about that because it didn't become a big hit?
No, I didn't think it was going to be a hit. It wasn't. I was doing, because we do After Lately, which is another show on E! That I do for Chelsea lately. It's like a behind-the-scenes show, which I love, which is hilarious and fun. Right. And I was doing that, and I was doing Chelsea lately, and then we were doing this sitcom. First of all, I don't love sitcoms.
Right.
I mean,
they're hard to make.
It's hard to watch. It's very gay.
Yeah.
And then I tried to help. Like, I tried to put it in my best, like, you know, give it an old college try. But the people that were running it, they were great and everything, but they just didn't capture my essence or what I'm
you had
about.
even the title. You had to take away the edge. You wanted to call the show. I don't know, something with hello alcohol.
Something vodka, but we couldn't use vodka, and it was just so watered down and just so. And I was like, this.
But you know what I didn't get? Why didn't you play Chelsea?
Because how am I physically capable? I have to do a show every single day.
No, but I'm saying, so why have a show about Chelsea and you in it, but you're not Chelsea?
Because I could only had time to be in like 4 episodes. Like I physically could not be there all week.
But I'm saying they should have shifted the concept around and called her something else.
Like Tracy.
Tracy, and you be Chelsea. You're Chelsea. You know what I mean?
Tracy lately. Well, yeah. No, we're now doing shows. I've sold a bunch of shows for other people.
Are you developing a talk show for Whitney Cummings?
Yep.
That's a good idea. I like her very much.
Very cool. Cool. Whitney's a great friend of mine.
So you're the producer of the show, the executive producer.
Executive producer. That's going to be on E! Then we sold a couple shows to Fox for some people on my show's comics. Like, I just want comics to, who want their own shows to get their own shows. So I sold a couple shows like for Heather McDonald on Fox and Josh Wolf, and then we have 2 shows at NBC that we sold for 2 other comedians. So that kind of stuff, but I'll never be on camera.
Do you ever make any money being the producer of these shows?
If the show goes, you make money.
You do make some money.
If it goes into syndication, then you make a lot of money.
Right, but
like
right
Whitney
now,
just sold that 2 Broke Girls went into syndication after the first season. She's set for life. I mean,
Is she?
Yeah, that's millions and millions of dollars.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's really
money
great.
You can make.
Yeah, that is really good.
How much money do you make a year?
Who?
You.
I make a lot of money.
How much?
I mean, what, the exact amount? I'm not giving that out.
Well, just give me a ballpark. Is it between like 100 million and 200 million, or is it like between 50 million and 100 million?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Because
You're Jewish.
I'm embarrassed.
All right, I know. It is embarrassing. They
Yeah.
were going to print how much money I made on my book deal. I'm like, don't you fucking dare.
Did you make $5 million?
I'm not going to say.
Say it.
No.
Don't be a coward.
No,
Say how much you
just,
made.
What are you talking about? Don't
I'm
be
a coward.
You just were a craven right now, and you were telling me not to be a
I'm
coward.
a coward.
I'm
You
not going
aren't.
to tell you.
No, you should tell me.
No, I can't.
And
I don't
then
want
it'll be-
people. There will be backlash.
No,
Because
there
it's
won't.
ridiculous.
Are you worried about that with guys? Like, do you think like a guy could potentially want to just be with you for your money?
No, I mean, well, maybe. No, I mean,
You would see through that, wouldn't
yeah,
you?
I don't know why I couldn't be with a guy like that. I tried to pick up this guy on the set the other day, like on a set that I was working on. We were doing these promos. I go, that guy's cute. And I said to my makeup artist, I go see what his story is. And he goes, are you kidding me? I can't even like economically imagine what that kind of dynamic would be. He goes, I can't go out with her. And I said, oh my God, I've never even considered the concept of like a man thinking that way. And I'm like,
yeah, I would just fuck you.
I guess he's right. Like, I go, it's not. First of all, it's not like we're going to be dating for 6 months anyway. But
But
like,
just to have sex with you? Shit, yeah.
I know.
mean,
I'm not going to charge you.
That guy's a weirdo. I'm telling you. Most guys would just bang you. I mean, you're a good-looking woman. No problem in the looks.
I think I've gotten better looking in the last couple of years because I'm taking such good care of myself. When you can afford to, you take good care of yourself.
Yeah, no, you look good, but you're not a makeup kind of chick. You don't wear the heavy makeup. You don't do any of that.
No, I'm not into it really.
Like if I took you out on a date, would you like get dolled up and maybe?
No.
Oh, you see, that would piss me off a little bit.
No, but I don't think I need to. I mean, I'm not that kind of girl.
Yeah, but it's fun.
For who?
For the guy.
Yeah, but
take your woman out. You got a nice body. Let's show it off a little bit.
Yeah, but I go out with guys who kind of like are not into that.
No, they're into it. Trust me. Listen to me.
You really like? Well,
stop hanging around so much with Jennifer Aniston. Hang around with me. I'll teach you something.
You don't hang out with anyone, so that would be impossible. I mean, you're like a hobbit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, what do? You just go home and just sit there and do.
I love to be on my computer.
Do you just talk to Beth?
Yeah, she's my only friend.
And you guys just talk about each other and like your life.
Or then we go off on our own and then like do stuff and we read and then we hook up for dinner or something like that.
That's cute. That's good that you have such a good relationship.
Oh my God, I love her.
I know, it's sweet. You do love her.
Yeah, I do. I adore her. But do you like giving BJs? I don't see you like being into that.
I mean, if you're really in love with somebody, like, and you're into them, yeah, totally.
But you don't enjoy it.
No. If I like someone, I'm totally into it. If I don't, I'm not going to do that. No. If it's like a one night stand or something,
Did you do that to the guy up in the upstate New York?
No.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't like that.
Because he's just like a one night thing.
It was just like.
Does he say to you afterwards, like, "Hey, maybe we should get back together," or?
I don't know. I had my headphones on.
What do you mean you had your headphones on?
Just the whole time I had headphones on.
You didn't play music?
Yeah, I just listened to music.
Who pays for the
do
weekend?
Me while I listen to music.
Because you're wealthy. How does that all work? This guy's taking you up to get laid.
We stayed at a friend's house, so there was like no money really involved.
I see.
He hit a friend's house that we went up to. It was like very private. I didn't want to be out and about, in not like, I get trailed by paparazzi or anything. I just wanted to go up and just have a chilled weekend.
Isn't that a weird weekend that you went to a friend's house in upstate New York and like you're there as a couple, but you're there really just to bang? And then what is this other couple doing while you guys are banging?
No one was there. We just used their house.
You used
it
their
was
house.
the friend's house. Even the chefs and people were out. Everyone was
friend.
Everyone who's upstate has nice homes.
No kidding. And they just said, hey, go use it. Does the guy use a rubber? No, that's a no if you had to think about it. Why are you fucking crazy?
Well, no, because I know him pretty well, and I'm not going to get pregnant.
How do you know that?
Well, I mean, I could get pregnant, I guess, potentially, but he never got me pregnant before. So.
Wait a second. Does he come inside of you?
No.
He pulls out?
No, yes.
Are you on the pill? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not on the pill.
No, it's the worst thing for you.
No, I would never do that.
So I don't know why.
This is an ex-boyfriend of mine that I've known for a long time. He's very honest with me. I trust him.
But
We've
Chelsea,
both been tested. I'm not worried about that.
Okay, but here's what I'm not. Okay, forget the idea of AIDS or herpes or whatever. I'm just saying. This guy's entering you. You have no birth control, and he's coming inside of you.
No, he's not. He's not coming inside.
But he could. I mean, he could drip a little.
No, well, whatever. Then I'll have to get an abortion.
And that doesn't bother you?
No, I wouldn't. Yes, that would bother me, but I mean, I doubt that's going to happen. I've done this a million times with
What do you
guy.
think is with you? You don't think you're capable of getting pregnant?
No, I've been pregnant.
Oh, you have?
When I was younger, yeah.
So he pulls out, and then he comes all over you.
You are so stupid.
What?
I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about coming on someone.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. That is so stupid.
Because it's ridiculous. What are you teaching the women of America
today? I'm not
today?
teaching anyone anything. Anyone who's looking for me for guidance
Robin,
is
am
retarded.
I crazy? Why is everyone having sex without rubbers and carrying on like this, and everyone.
Why are you so upset about it?
Because everyone makes fun of me because I wear a rubber.
With your wife?
Of course, I don't want to get pregnant.
Well,
we don't want to have kids.
You get a vasectomy.
Oh, please! I don't want to do that, and I don't want her to be on the pill because I don't think it's good for you.
So you wear a condom with Beth.
Of course. And why is that weird?
That's weird. That's weirder than me having unprotected sex with a stranger.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
I think
and then
what
do
you're
you
doing
do
is
with
weird.
the rubber when you're done?
Flush it down the toilet.
And do you put it in a little knot?
No, I just flush it down.
You just take it out. What kind of? First of all, let's talk about what kind of rubbers you're using.
Trojan man.
And so if you don't have a condom, you will not have sex.
I've had sex without a condom with her once or a couple of times.
How can you like the feeling of having sex?
It doesn't bother me at all. In fact, it slows me down a little. I'm a premature ejaculator. I come fast.
How fast?
I last about 2 or 3 minutes. That's it.
Oh, wow. That must be great for Beth.
It's horrible for
Sounds
her.
like a huge victory
Oh, it's
lap.
awful for Beth. Poor Beth.
Poor Beth.
Yeah. Oh, please. I'm no prize.
I can't imagine what she must have to listen to. I mean, you're so in your...
I'm so
now, does she
annoying.
fly with you to California?
Sometimes, yeah.
She probably likes the break a little bit.
Like, I would have done your show, but I'm not getting on a plane.
I know.
Petrified.
I wanted you to do my show.
I know. I would have.
I knew. I figured you were going to be like, I can't fly.
But if I go to California sometime, I would do it.
Yeah, you have to come on.
Yeah, but I mean, I just hate that flying.
No, I know what you mean. Flying privately, though, I mean, how can you complain about that? That's not hard.
Same accidents happen whether you're private or commercial.
They fall out of the sky.
Yeah,
they fall out of the sky.
See, I have no fear. Like, if I could choose how to die, I would choose to die in a plane crash.
That would be awful.
Because I would be laughing the entire time, and then I'd be like, "This is perfect. I've left my mark. It's time."
Well, you're a lot braver than I am.
I'm pretty
but
fearless.
the problem
I don't
is
give a shit
getting
about
maimed or
anything.
something.
Do you want to have children?
No.
I love your attitude.
I do not want to have children. That would be so mean for that child.
Do you think you're going to regret that, like
no,
when you're older?
I have 8 nieces and nephews who are so annoying, and I love them all. But like, they were at my house a couple weeks ago,
And you're exhausted, right?
My sisters were there. We're outside by the pool, and they're just yelling and screaming. and I looked at my sister Shoshana, and I just went, I just don't understand what the upside of having a child is. And like, all their kids are sitting right there. And my sister Simone was just like, Chelsea, you are so terrible. She goes, you were so funny. She goes, you don't have to have a child. You're a great aunt, and that's all that matters. And my sister Shauna said, well, sometimes Russell wakes up and looks at me and he's like, Mommy, you're so beautiful. And I go, that's not enough.
Right. You need a lot more.
I mean, what's up with your daughters? Are they like into you?
But you know what? When I was younger, that was the time to be a father. And it was a very positive experience and all that. But now I'm an older guy. Like, if Beth turns to me and says she wants to have kids, I just don't have the energy for it.
But what if she said to you, I need to have a baby? You're not going to divorce her.
I couldn't divorce her, but I can't go. I couldn't have a kid. I'm 58. I'm over the hill.
Well, you don't look 58 at all. No one thinks you're 58.
Yeah, well, I know I am.
But you don't act like you're 58, so don't worry about that. Who gives a shit about that?
But look at you. You're talking about how old your dad is.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, but
and Howard would be
80.
that way for his 18-year-old.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, how many good years do I have?
No, I get. But now with your daughters, I mean, not to pry, but I'm just curious in general about your daughters. Like, I mean, you're still do you have a great relationship with all of them?
I mean, I love them and I adore them, and it's always fun when we're together. But they're older now,
and they do their own thing.
They do their own thing, you know. And then you get together for dinner here and there. But you need a lot of energy.
No, it sounds like even when my friend Reese got pregnant, I was like sitting down.
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah,
you mean.
I was like sitting down with her the other day. I go, I just don't know what you're thinking. Like she's like 9 months, but it was like 2 days before she had the baby, and I go, I just really don't even understand. I can't even really relate to you at all.
The mother is the key person. Forget the father. The mother's the key person when they have kids. I don't care what people say. That's the way it is.
Do you have a good relationship with your ex?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But the
no,
it's fine. But I don't like to talk. No, we don't talk about each other. It's a lot easier that way because really she's a private person and I'm on the radio,
right.
and she deserves a private life.
Yeah.
And she's a very, very good person and a lovely person. So. Again, where does the guy come on you? Oh, no, I'm sorry. All right, now.
Can you give me one of these Clorox wipes so I can tell you? Honestly,
yeah, just wipe off. Who are you closer to, Reese or Jennifer?
Different. They're different relationships.
Who do you like better?
I know. Shut up. I
Come
don't
on.
like anyone better.
Yes, you do.
I know. I don't. I don't have a best friend. I'm 37 years old. I've known half of my girlfriends since I was 20, and I know, and I make new friends all the time because of my show. You meet a different person every day, so sometimes you click with people.
But you know why I admire you? Because the mother would be the key person in the relationship.
Right, and I'm
with the
not
kid. And if you're going to be busy,
capable.
you want to work and you want to earn money.
I don't have the patience for children.
And I admire that you know that.
But Howard, I also don't understand your question. When you get older, will you regret it? What does that mean?
In other words, will you look back on your life? You try to sort of imagine what it would be like. And do you see yourself
No.
as a lonely,
No.
older person?
No.
You never had the successful relationship
Like
with a guy.
kids stay around.
You never.
People are like, I always have tons of people around me, and there's a reason for that, and I'll have my nieces and nephews around, and I'll have my
And that's fulfilling for
friends,
you.
and it's enough. And my friends' kids. I don't want to. Yeah, I just don't want a kid. I honestly, the thought makes me a little bit nauseous.
Right.
I want to be like, ugh. That I just don't understand when people are trying so hard to get pregnant. I can't even relate.
You
at all.
haven't
I
had
almost
that
feel like-
biological clock thing.
No, I've never ever felt it. I've never felt it. I don't know what.
Do you think there's something missing from? Do you think that's something to do with your relationship with your parents? I mean, the fact that
No.
you don't have that mechanism that says I must have children.
No, because I come from 6 kids, so if I had one, I would want 6.
Did you have to raise the kids in a sense? Were you the
No,
oldest?
I was the youngest.
Oh, you were the youngest.
They raised me.
So you didn't get that burden.
No, I know. I just don't. And my sisters totally get it. They're like, you shouldn't have a kid. You're just not cut out for it.
All sisters you have?
No, 3 boys and 3 girls.
3 boys and 3 girls.
Uh-huh.
And you're close with all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, closer with the girls because girls talk on the phone and boys don't really.
Right.
I don't call my brother and like, hi, what's up?
There's no talking.
No, we text.
And you say, right, and it's so easy.
I mean,
isn't
I
it?
have really nothing to say much to either of my brothers, just by way of being related. You're just close. I mean, we'll talk and stuff, but it's not like, oh my God, I haven't spoken to you in a week. We've got to catch up.
Do you think you're more male than female in a sense? Do you think like a guy?
I'm a little androgynous.
Right. You are.
I am. Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering what it'd be like to make love to you, because you have to turn make love. You have to. What, men don't make love to you?
No, I just think that term is so funny.
All right, when guys fuck you.
No, you should say as an adult. You should say make love as
Right.
an adult. It is, but sometimes it is just fucking.
Right. It sounds like this weekend was just fucking. I don't understand just fucking. I mean, I do because I've done it.
You have
but
got to have done that.
Of course I have. But for you, I don't get it.
Well,
because
but-
you're such a connection. Like you're.
Well, it's nice, that's why the familiarity is nice with someone that you know, because if it was a stranger,
Why
then
don't you
that's
love the guy
weird.
you were with? Why can't you love
Just
him? Is he not a
outgrew
good?
each other.
He's not a good conversationalist.
No, he's fine. He's just, he's a great guy.
After the fucking, is there conversation?
Yeah, we talked all the time. We laughed. We had a great time. We had a great weekend.
Doesn't make sense.
Sounds like a great time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we
it doesn't make
did.
sense that you don't go to the next level.
Because it just doesn't work that way.
I got to ask you about something dark.
All right.
Okay.
Is it going to be about cum again? Because I'm not in the mood.
No.
It's so
Nothing to do
early
with
to
cum.
talk about semen.
This is dark. But so you went to the wake of the Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
What is her name? Mary Kennedy.
Mary. I didn't know her very well at all.
Why were you at the wake?
Because Andre Balazs, I dated him, and he's close with that whole family.
Oh.
That's the only reason I went. I don't know anything about her.
Was
really.
that a freaky scene? Because
Totally.
Yeah, because her husband was estranged from her.
Yeah.
And maybe they were implying
Plus the
that
way she died.
she committed suicide.
Yeah.
And then the kids are there, and it had to be the freakiest thing
It was
in the world.
really freaky. It was hard. First of all, it's hard to go to any funeral because it's just so depressing and sad and
Right.
I went to this gospel funeral and everyone was dancing and singing and I was like, oh, I'm like, this is kind of cool. Because, in Judaism, you go there, you sit shiva, everyone's just eating roast beef.
Very depressing.
And fucking
Well, that
rye
religion,
bread. And you're
is the
like,
most. That is the most depressing.
I mean,
religion.
no one even dances in Judaism. It's just I went to this gospel funeral and everyone was just singing and dancing and hallelujahing. And I'm like, this is how you should celebrate somebody's life, by celebrating their life, not sitting there, moaning about them dying.
Were
so
people
any
excited
funeral,
you showed showed up at the wake?
Oh, I doubt it.
I mean,
why
you're a
would they-
celebrity and you're well known, and people. Wow, hey, Chelsea
you think
Handler's
they
here.
just got out of themselves and said, "Wow"?
You don't think everyone was excited? Well, it was a lot of Kennedys there, which
I
is
think
exciting.
there were other celebrities there.
So was it fun in any way to see the celebrities
No,
and talk with
it
them?
wasn't fun. It was terrible. It was a terrible day. It was awful. It was depressing.
What do you wear to something like
Black.
that? Black. There's no fun because I would
Black
think.
underwear and a black dress.
Can I
and
tell you how
black
shallow I am? Because like when I hear a celebrity funeral, like I went to Ed I didn't know Ed Bradley interviewed me for 60 Minutes. I didn't know him that well, but I was so excited to go to see all the people from
Really?
60. Oh, it was a
But you're like antisocial. I don't understand
But
why
I
you
like to watch. I like to see what
But-
other people interact.
So then, but why wouldn't you go to Oscar parties or Golden Globe parties and
I've
stuff?
done that. I went to a Grammy party,
Oh,
a
you
couple of
did?
them. Yeah, when I got single, I went to Grammy parties.
And did you
I had a
hook up?
limousine, and I loaded it up with famous people all traveling around with me. It was very exciting.
Did you hook up with anyone at these parties?
That night?
Like any celebrities ever?
Oh, have I been?
That's
Have I had
sexy.
sex with
that
celebrities?
look on your face that you just did, biting your lip, was sexy.
I learned that from Bill Clinton. Do you
Yeah, he's kind of sexy. I had a dream about him the other night. It was very like a sexual dream.
flew him in the White
No,
House?
I did not.
Where did he come on
just
you?
came all over my dress.
He ruined your dress. You had a dream about Bill
I
Clinton.
did. It was so weird.
What did he do to you?
I don't know. We were like on
Chelsea.
this island, and he was just like we were making out. It was so
Oh.
weird. I was like,
Wow.
what? But I have weird dreams. Like lately, I've been just having very strange dreams about the most random people. I don't know why. I've never even met Bill Clinton.
Hey, baby.
I know he's kind of sexy in a weird old way.
But I had sex with celebrities.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Some A-listers.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
I'm never saying.
Okay, but why didn't you ever like make it? Why didn't that work out?
I don't know. You know what? I didn't feel it was like everyone was really great and nice, and I liked meeting new people and going to bed with them and all of that.
Right.
But then I don't know. Nothing was ever just completely right, and then I met Beth, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is the greatest person," and the party was over.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
it was probably better for me
She
before
sounds
something
totally
embarrassing.
bored.
happened.
Oh yeah, that's good.
No, I think it's good. I mean, it's nice when you meet the right person. I admire everybody who's in a really healthy relationship. I think that's the best thing you could hope for, because if you have all of this success, what's the point if you don't have someone to share it with?
I agree, and
Yeah.
and I'm proud
So
of
are
myself.
you
looking for that?
Yeah, I would love to find that. Yeah.
If I was single, I'd give you that, but I can't.
Well, that's upsetting to both of us, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could have had some fun.
I mean, you see how emotional I'm getting right now.
I mean, I definitely would have banged you. I mean, there's no question.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done you that. I mean, it would have been over in 3
With a
seconds.
condom. You would have done that?
Yeah.
We would have
Oh,
had-
definitely with a condom.
And then
I mean,
taking
you
the
have
condom-
unprotected sex.
And then taking the condom off just to release himself.
Well, I pour it all over you.
All over my stomach.
Yeah, right.
Such a,
How
such a
exciting.
beautiful morning conversation.
So you would be insulted by me wearing a condom in a way, or you would just be like,
no,
oh,
no.
what's
I
with
would
this
have.
guy?
I would always use a condom if I had sex with somebody I didn't know.
Right.
Absolutely. But I don't do that anymore. You know, it's like.
And I don't want to
it's
get you
not
pregnant.
worth it. It's not worth it to have sex with strangers now. It's like you don't know what anybody's
Yeah,
going to
but
say.
even the
or
guy
do.
you were with this weekend, he's with girls in between you. I mean,
I
he's
know
not-
that, but I mean, we had a conversation about it. We were both educated about it, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, obviously, I'm
But
going
when you
straight after
meet
this to
someone
get an AIDS
new,
test. But
I think I'm excited.
When you meet someone new and what's the deal there? Do you both go get tested before, or what?
no, you
what
have
do you do?
protected sex. Yeah, and then if it gets
Oh.
serious, then you get tested. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, okay, I didn't know all that.
Yeah, if
Oh,
I
there's a
meet
lot going
someone
on with you.
new, I wouldn't ever have sex without a condom.
So I think I'm getting excited about your new set. I don't know why, but I am.
It's really cool because
I feel the show is going to be amped up.
It's totally going to be amped up. We have all these great people coming
Who's
on.
your best guest?
Well, my best.
Yeah, who's
my
your
friends? You know, Will Ferrell's the best guest ever.
Is he?
Have you ever had him on?
I had him on
You
years ago,
have,
and I
yeah.
blame myself for doing one of the worst interviews ever.
Why? He's so fucking funny.
He wasn't funny here.
He wasn't funny here, but I blame myself for that.
Why?
Because I was not on my game.
What? Like how? What does that mean?
I should have handled him differently.
Okay, well, he is. I'm sorry to hear that for you, and then I won't go on and on about him because then it'll just depress you. So let's move on to the
But
girls.
can you interview him?
This is what I love about Will Ferrell. He's a normal guy who's a comedian
Right.
who is that's impossible, nearly impossible, when you're talking about people like Robin, what's his name?
But Robin Williams?
Yeah, Robin.
Him you don't know?
Like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, that hyper psychotic energy that I find exhausting. And then the other side of that is this manic, depressive, whatever. And that's so common in male comedians. Will Ferrell is like the most normal guy.
But he's not normal. What I was talking to someone from Saturday Night Live who worked with him, and they were talking about he has to stay in whatever weird character he's doing to the point that, like, he was playing a gay character, and these two guys, who was it, Jim Brewer and somebody else, and Tracy Morgan. They took him in a room and started to like rape him, like sexually, and he stayed in his gay character and would not break character.
But I think that's
weird.
Funny.
It's hysterical.
I think that's hilarious.
But this was off camera.
But that's even better. Like that's why he's
that's
such
not normal.
Well, but if you're that funny, I mean, that clearly is him being funny. That he's not gay.
Right. No, I understand that. But he won't break character. That's interesting. All right, so who's your favorite female, a couple of female guests that you love?
Charlize Theron.
I want to meet her.
She's fucking,
I think she's insanely beautiful.
Well, who doesn't? She walks into a room, she's all sex, her body, her face. She's insanely beautiful.
Is that why she's a good guest? Because if somebody tunes by on television and sees her sitting there, especially a guy, they will stay tuned.
No, she's a good guest because she's like me. Like, she's really like body, and she just is like, she doesn't give a shit about anything.
She's not boring?
She doesn't give a fuck about what anyone thinks, and she'll say whatever. I mean, when she was on the show, and I was like, I'm like, people are saying you stole Sandy Bullock's baby. And she was like, Chelsea, that's a pretty fucked up thing to say. Like, she's funny. And Kate Beckinsale is funny.
She is hot.
She's so wickedly funny. I mean, people don't even know how funny she is. Yeah.
And
nobody
ever
tells us this
What
stuff.
a catch.
She's so hot. Her body is ridiculous,
Who's she
too.
with?
I mean, some of these girls' bodies, like, I look at them when they have their clothes off, and I'm like, because, girls are like that.
Right.
And you're just like, oh, my God. They don't have an ounce.
Did you see Kate Beckinsale nude?
I've seen her. Yeah, I've seen.
How do you do
I've
that?
Seen her and
take me with you.
Well, she's been over to my house. Like, I rented this house in Malibu for the summer, so she's been over there, like, in short. I mean, she wasn't nude, but I mean, I can pretty much figure out what
Was
the
she
rest
wearing
of
like a bikini?
She was wearing like really tight, like cut off shorts and like a little shirt, but her body is insane.
How tall is she?
Probably a little bit taller than me. Probably 5'7", 5'8".
Nice.
Hot, beautiful, and hot. Like,
you've never made love to a woman, huh?
Yeah, I fooled around with women.
Would you ever? Did you put
with men at the same time, not like alone.
Well,
with
you're
a woman.
a party.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had, I've drank a lot.
But you didn't go down on a woman, did you?
No, she did.
Did you like it?
It's fun when you're like, with a guy.
Did you orgasm?
Like, I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't remember. I'm sure at some point I did. I mean, it wasn't like I was sober at the time, so it's not like I have a clear recollection.
And you still drink, right?
Yeah, I drink.
Good.
I don't drink like I used to drink.
I'd like to get you and Kate Beckinsale drinking and see what happens.
She doesn't drink.
Oh, she doesn't?
No.
Oh, that's not
I think
fun.
she might just get a little like crazy if she drinks.
If she came on to you, would you experiment with her?
No, I don't like fooling around with friends ever. Like, I don't like that idea of like fucking around with your friends or like hooking up with your friends or swinging.
It sounds like you've made friends with a lot of these celebrities.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, because people are like, oh, people sometimes say like, when they do research on the show, because you know how he loves to do research. It's like, oh,
Right.
please, who cares? And I mean, what do you care? As long as the ratings are good, who gives a shit?
Right.
So they'll be like, well, they feel like you were on the outside, and then now you're on the inside, and I'm like,
Who cares?
but this is how I meet people. I meet a different person every day. I've done 1,000 shows, and out of 1,000 shows, I've made probably like 10 close friends from 1,000. That's pretty normal.
And isn't it a more interesting broadcast when somebody grows as the host? I mean, if you stayed the same.
Yeah, you have to evolve.
And you're not it would be fake
How
to say
could
you're
you
an
stay
outsider.
outside? Yeah.
You're an insider. That's right. You're successful.
Yeah.
Have you ever banged a guest? Like a guy comes on the show and
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
You did. Like he said.
Like a couple.
No kidding.
Yeah, totally.
But it is a good way to meet guys.
Well, that's exactly right. Whenever I'm single, they're like, all right, who do you want us to book? I'm like, all right, let's go over the list. No, I'm not joking.
Exactly.
My talent booker, Siobhan, will be like, all right, let's see what are you into right now? I'm like, and then I look at a list of names. I'm like, get him. I
And
mean,
sometimes it works.
Yeah, no, it totally works. I've dated a couple guys that I have had on the show. Like,
Who did
3.
you date from the show?
Well, 50 Cent, you know
Right,
about that.
that I know
Dave
about.
Salmoni, this animal trainer guy, which was ridiculous.
crazy.
I mean, he was so stupid.
An animal trainer.
I mean, he was so nice, but he was really, really.
When you're in bed with him, does he try to like get you in line and train you? In a
he was
sense?
amazing at that. He was amazing. amazing. Oh my God, he was like this manly man. He would like throw me around. I felt like one of the Olsen twins. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Makes you feel petite.
Yeah.
Did you like that? You like a guy to be a little rough with you?
Yeah, but he was too stupid to put up with it for too long. Like, he was just like beyond. I was like, oh my God. Like, I woke up one day and I'm like, you've got to get out of my house.
Because you were sore?
No, but
because it was just too
he was
intense?
just so stupid.
He is?
He was like an animal guy, you know? Like, what? I mean, after a while, I was like, and my dog hated him. Like, my
That's
dog
weird.
hated him.
Because he was probably too strict.
He was just so trying to be so mad. Like, one of these guys that, like, you know, acts like they know everything but knows nothing.
Right. All he knows is how to train animals.
Yeah, but he doesn't even, I'm not even sure he knows anything about animals.
So you just said you have to get out of here. It's purely physical, and it's enough
I
already.
spent like a couple months with him. That's usually my max. It either lasts for 2 months or like, 2 years.
But how do you put up with a guy who's like stupid?
Well, I didn't realize how stupid he was until like
it takes some time to figure it out.
We were on this plane ride. This is so mean, but we were on this plane ride back from Bermuda. We went to Bermuda with my sisters and their husbands, and my sister lost her wedding ring, like, in the ocean, and he ran, and he's like, I'll go get it. Like, he's some sort of scuba expert. It's like, you're an animal trainer. Why do you know about the sea?
Yeah, and it's in the ocean.
What are you, a marine specialist, too? So he walks, and he was like this big buff guy, like 6'2", like 200 and whatever, 40 pounds, but all muscle, just like, really masculine.
Right.
And I love that. And he was walking into the water, like King Kong. He's like walking down, and
he's gonna take care of
then
business.
he comes back out of the water. Like, first of all, I'm like, what the fuck is he? As if he's gonna find her wedding ring in the ocean with waves. And I'm like, and he comes walking back with this like gait, like this baboon. He looked like, he just like baboon. Sorry. He walks back. And he's like, and he's like a victory lap. Like he was walking back like King Kong. Like, yeah, I got that. And we're like, oh my God, did you get the ring? He's like, nope. And I'm like,
then why are you doing a victory lap?
Why are you doing a victory lap right now? And he's like, couldn't find it. And I'm just like, everything was so incongruous. I was like, you're just so stupid.
Did you say to him, you're so stupid?
I just said, well, why were you walking back like you had found it? He goes, wasn't, just walking like my normal self. And I'm just like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
And then we flew back, and we flew back like, and I paid for, I paid for everything because I don't think he had that much going on. And and we flew back from like first class or something. I sound like such a cunt right now, but
yeah, but it was so generous of you.
So he's like, God, I just want, I'm gonna get a piece of apple pie, and I'm like, well, when do they have fucking apple pie, like on a commercial flight? Like, I wanted to say that, and I'm just like, okay, I didn't want to say, have you not ever, like, what do you think, they just bake pies?
Yeah, right. How are they going to make that happen?
On the fucking plane? Like, there's a hot fudge sundae, maybe, and some cheese and crackers. That's the rigmarole. Like, that's the story with flying first class. That's standard.
Maybe he thinks because he's with you, he can get apple pie.
But as if they're baking pies up in the cabin. And I said, so I didn't say anything because I didn't want...
That could turn you right off,
I didn't want to... No, that's when I turned.
Yeah, right.
Because I didn't want to say, have you ever flown first class? Because I didn't want to even ask that question. It was insulting.
Because that would be cunty.
That would be mean. And so I was like, okay. And then he goes, and he rubs his hands together like, he's, like, hey, like another victory lap. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to have, the flight attendant came over and he's like, I'm going to have a piece of apple pie and, maybe some vanilla ice cream. And she was like, we don't have apple pie. And he's like,
what kind of restaurant
and then
is
he's like, all right, you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to Jim Beam on the rocks. That's what he went from the apple pie. He's like, I'm going to have a Jim Beam on the rocks. And I'm like, they don't have Jim Beam either. They don't have anything that you're asking for.
Right.
And so after, I was like, I was so embarrassed for him, like, because he goes, oh, yeah, I fly first class. At one point, he goes, I can't believe they don't have apple pie. I fly first class all the time. I go, well, what airline are you flying?
What
Canada?
first class?
Like, because he was from Canada.
Right.
I'm a Canadian what airline? No American airline has fucking apple pie. And stop pretending like you've had it before, because you haven't.
I love that.
So that was it.
Oh, you're so hot.
After that, I was like, this is embarrassing.
I love that you confronted him. Do you break up with him right at the luggage when they bring it out? Or
Pretty
do you,
much.
Yeah.
He came back to fly with me to LA, and I was like, you should go home.
Well, he is a good-looking dude.
I was like, you should get back on that plane and see if they have any more apple pie.
You know what? He's a good-looking dude, but he doesn't look like he reads a lot.
No, I mean, he does read, but I mean, sure, it's probably fiction.
Right. So you dated him. But okay, so a couple of months it lasted, and you overlooked
That was after Ted. You were your friend.
Oh, Ted Harvard, yeah.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Who's your worst guest?
Well, Ted would be if he was on the show.
Right. You really don't like Ted anymore, do you?
No, I like Ted. I just now I feel sad for he's just so silly. I mean, I like him.
Right.
Like if he wanted to go to dinner, I mean, I'd probably just do drinks. But I like Ted. He's just ridiculous. And once you understand it, he's just coming from such a place of,
You do sound a little bitter about him.
About Ted?
What is the place he's coming from?
He's just like a little kid who never had his hand out, would interrupt everyone in school with the right answer. Very eager beaver, earnest, I want to be part of the cool kids.
Yeah, I didn't get it when you were dating him.
No one did. I didn't realize it until
I didn't even know you.
It was so funny after.
You know what I mean?
After I broke up with him, I said to my publicist Stephen Huvane, I was like, Ted, I have a question. Do people think it was weird that I was dating Ted? He goes, yes, Chelsea. Everybody thought it was fucking weird. And I was like, yeah.
So who was the worst guest in the world that you had on your talk show?
I don't have a great answer for that. No.
Do some people just disappoint you because they have nothing to say?
Some people are just really nervous. That's disappointing.
Right.
When people are nervous, it's very hard because you really have to over deliver to make it a comfortable interview.
See, but you're such a real guest. Right now you're being a guest, but you're so real, you just, oh, I know I'm being a cunt, but I'll tell you this anyway. That's a very, that's terrific. To me, that's why you're a home run guest. I mean, you're just sitting here and you're riffing and you're talking, and it's like a real conversation.
Yeah, and some people just don't know how. They're so I don't even mean insecure, they're just so worried about how they're going to come off. That's the reason why someone like Charlize is so amazing, because she doesn't give a shit.
Did you watch a lot of talk shows growing up? Was that your thing?
I don't, maybe Oprah and stuff. I guess that was on at 3.
But not Johnny, you were probably too young.
No, I never watched late night stuff. No.
Yeah, right?
No, I can't watch that. I would never watch my show.
Right.
If I wasn't me. I mean, I wouldn't.
Because you wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care. I don't care about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I understand why people don't watch it. I mean, I watch...
But it's weird that you went into it even though...
I didn't... Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know how I got my job. It's so ridiculous. Because I don't give a shit about any of this gossip.
If they canceled the show... But you do seem to be a person...
Upset. I'd be upset if they canceled the show.
But you do seem to care about gossip. You say that, but yet...
Well, I mean, I find it entertaining, but I don't really care. I don't want to... there's certain... You know how there's certain stories that you find really juicy, and there's certain stories that you don't, Right. Certain stories, Lindsay Lohan does not... That's not juicy to me. I don't give a shit.
I don't care about her.
Someone... I was started the post this morning on the way over here, and I just, turned the page. I couldn't even read it. I don't
she was up to some... me too.
Right,
She was up to some new shenanigans. She was in a hotel room, so a guy beat her up or something, or she's claiming a guy beat her up or something like that.
So, but certain stories are juicy, like the Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. I was like, oh, that's juicy.
Yeah.
That was kind of juicy.
Now, weren't you freaked by that? This guy is a really good-looking guy. He's on top of the world. He's making tons of money. He's a movie star, Rob Pattinson.
Uh-huh.
And now he's going back to Kristen Stewart, who cheated on him. Can't he find another woman? What is so great about her?
I think he's just totally in love with her, and I think she's
What is he in love with?
22.
That vapid, fucking, no smiling face?
Yeah, but they probably have some weird. You could tell that they have some weird, really strong connection, and they're 22. I mean, they probably think
they're stupid.
This is the end all be all. I mean, they're not going to stay together forever, but I knew they were going to get back together.
But if he's 22, he's that good looking. He can have any woman on the planet, pretty much.
Because he doesn't. Who cares? Anyone can have anyone on the planet. Who gives a shit? I could go out and get a bunch of guys.
He's 22. Go out and get banged.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do that.
He has a connection with her.
British people don't bang. Maybe they're not that sexual. I mean, she's no prize.
I think she's pretty sexy.
She's all right.
I mean, whatever. They're all fucking. Who cares? They're
both those guys had nothing but glowing things to say about how brilliant she is, how engaged she is, how funny she is.
I'm just going to take some of your.
Yeah, you know what I like about you? You just picked your nose and you don't even care. That was so great.
I know. I've been picking my nose all morning.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Why are you picking your nose?
I always have to pick my nose. I picked my nose since I was 8. And you know what's terrible is I'll be driving home from work and I forget that I'm a celebrity or that people will know me. And I have my dogs, my car, I roll down and I drive this stupid Bentley that's just I got to be funny and ends up being my car. And I'll be literally picking my nose. And then someone's like, Chelsea! And I'm like, fuck! I'm I can never remember not to pick my nose when I'm driving because that's the best time to do it.
You pick your nose, you don't shower.
No, I do shower. I
Very
shower.
guy-like.
I do shower, but I just don't like to shower. It's not. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't.
I should plug, by the way, watch all new episodes of Chelsea Lately from its new home at Universal Studios in Hollywood.
Jen Aniston's our first guest. Then we have Fergie and Miley Cyrus and Christina
Fergie
Aguilera.
fascinates me.
Yeah,
I thought
really?
she was a ghetto girl, but she's not. She grew up rich.
Really?
You've got to interview her about
I'm
this.
going to. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, and because what's fascinating to me is that she does that whole. First of all, she must have had sex with some of those Black Eyed Peas. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah,
right.
maybe.
I mean, there's got to be some dynamic going on there.
I love Fergie. I find her. I
Oh,
think
my
she's just.
God,
I
me
love
too.
girls that are like Gwen Stefani and Fergie. Girls that are just like.
Gwen
fall-
Stefani's not nice to me, though.
Why?
I love her, but she's not
probably
nice to me.
scared of you.
I don't know, but
What do
it's
you
a
mean?
weird.
Was she actually mean?
Well, she knows. She just blows me off,
She
and
just
it's like,
doesn't come on.
Yeah, I've been in social situations because I know her husband. Gavin, I've known for years before he married her.
And he's cool too.
And oh yeah, and she's just very. I don't know. She's just fucked up. You
She's
know?
probably scared of you.
Maybe.
People are
Why are
intimidated.
they scared of me? I'm so lovable. I'm America's judge. Give me a break.
You're America's judge. It's
You
that's
love
the
it.
gayest thing I've
I'm
ever
America's judge, and I'm gay. So what? Who cares? I'm having fun.
Well, I'm
I've
glad.
stopped caring what other people think. I am America's judge, and I wear it proudly. I'm sorry.
He wrote
love
me
it.
an email and signed it that way.
What do I sign my email, Robin?
America's judge.
If I wrote you an email, it'd be America's judge, and you can goof on me with Jennifer Aniston and all your little
That
friends
show,
and Kate
that show is
Beckinsale.
a sham. I'm telling you right now.
Get outta here.
I'm
It's the
glad-
best.
I'm glad you're having fun on that show. I'm
What do
really
you mean
glad.
it's a sham? It's an opportunity for people to get up in front of America.
People who twirl plates.
Tom Carter is a comedian that's been working at it for 25 years. He was terrific. I never heard of him before.
And now what's happened to him?
He's huge. He played, I think, upstate New York. He was at a little bed and breakfast the other night.
Oh, that's funny.
That's right.
There was only probably like 3 people watching.
What do you mean it's a sham? Olate
It's
dogs
just
now.
really ridiculous. I mean, the one
It's
time
fun. It's light. You get to see vaudeville.
You know what? Everyone likes it, so who gives a shit what I think? A lot of people. I mean, you get great ratings.
I'm
so
not going to
you're
beg you
right.
to watch it.
Right.
You
right.
you will watch it.
When you come on my show, we'll watch it together that night.
Yeah, you can goof on me all you want, but I take my job very seriously. Listen, I think you're fantastic. I really do. I think you're
Thank
delightful.
you.
And you've said it all. You've
All right.
really said it all. Now you've gotten everyone charged up about the new set and the new show. Do you have a desk that's new or
Yeah,
something?
Uh,
we've got everything new. Everything's new, chic, it's all new
Where's
colors.
Chewy
graphic.
gonna be?
Which we're gonna find a seat for him. That's a good question. I haven't been to the studio. I'm not walking in until the day
Why?
I work.
Is that right?
'Cause I don't like
You don't give
things
a shit.
until they're happening.
You wear dresses on your show?
Yeah, sometimes.
Cute little dresses. You have nice
I have
legs.
good legs, so I have to show them off sometimes.
And
But
you
I
wear
like
good-
I'm a pants girl. Like I like to strut around in pants and
I
heels.
like you. And you have big heels? You're
yeah,
into the big one?
yeah. Well, sometimes.
That's hot.
Well, yeah. For a while, I had to wear motorcycle boots because I hurt my knee and I couldn't be in heels. But now I'm back to like showing off my body.
Would you ever fuck a guy and wear heels? Like, would you ever
Yeah.
like wear heels while you're banging him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
Or
I've
would
done
he have
that.
to ask you for that, or would you walk in the
That's
room?
not really something you ask for. You just kind of let that happen.
So you
I
will
once had
walk
sex
in the-
with a guy who cut off my stock. I was wearing like fishnets. He cut off my stockings, threw me on the stove, and we had like crazy sex with my shoes, my heels on. And I was like, that's the hottest thing that's ever happened to me. Like that to me was the sexiest thing a man's ever done.
Yeah.
Literally took like a knife, cut my stockings off, ripped them off, and then just threw me on the stove. And
I
I was
love
just
that.
like, oh my God. Even as a Jew, I wasn't scared of the
Oh
stove.
my God, are you kidding? I only wish a guy would rip my
You
stockings
should do
off
that
and
to
take
Beth.
me.
You should do that
No.
to Beth.
I will do it, but I don't think
It would be weird if you did it tonight after we talked
yeah,
about it.
I'd have to wait about a year. Who did that? That Andreas guy?
I
Andreas
can't
Balthazar?
remember. No, no.
Whatever. All right, listen, enough of the sex. Let me just say. Chelsea Handler has a new look to her show. That's what she's
A
promoting.
new stage.
A new stage.
Everything.
A new exciting stage. Good for you.
Thank you.
All of America is excited about your new set. It's a vote of confidence in your show by E. Very exciting.
Thank you.
And and by the way, I hope your dad dies soon so
Thank
that you
you.
can be released from
Thank
that.
you for your support.
Yeah, I understand why you want him gone. You have to get on with your life. You have things to accomplish, and he's hanging you up.
holding us back.
He's holding us back. And thank you for being here.
Thank you. Of course, anytime.
And say hello to Jennifer Aniston and Kate Beckinsale
I'll tell
and
them
Will
all
Ferrell.
to come on. Have you
Please.
had Kate on?
I have not.
Okay,
I would like that.
I'm going to tell Kate to come on.
Instruct all of your friends to come
I
on.
will.
And Charlize, yeah.
Charlize.
Yeah,
yes.
she should totally come on.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
She should be here every day.
I'll work it.
You're in charge now.
Okay.
All right. Listen, thank you for being here.
Okay,
Chelsea
thanks.
Handler,
Thanks,
everyone.
Robin.
And we will be back
Bye-bye.
right after these words.
Bye. Bye.
Chelsea, may I talk to you for a quick second?
Yeah, sure. Hey.
When you were talking about guys that you wouldn't necessarily date, Baba
Yeah.
Booey was the first one that came to mind.
Yeah, I mean, who would do that?
I mean, it's safe to say he's not classically handsome.
No.
But what is it? Is it all the things that he's been poked fun about? Is it
It's just
the
his
teeth,
face.
the lips,
It's the face.
the whole deal?
The lips are not great.
Yet you maintain that you don't have to be a model to get Chelsea
But you
Handler.
can't be that looking.
So how does an average guy, let's say some slow-witted cameraman is trying to get
That's
Chelsea
not going to
Handler.
happen either.
How come?
Because slow wit is where you lost me.
Right.
Gotta be quick.
Gotta be quick. But you
Yes.
don't necessarily have to be model handsome. I mean,
No, not at all. I don't like models handsome, no.
that's perfect for me. So if I speed up my wit a little bit,
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen in the next 5 minutes.
if it hasn't happened now, I don't think it's ever.
Can we
gonna
walk
happen.
towards my dressing room because I'm really parched? The other
Oh,
way.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, it is? Oh, all right. Oh, there you are.
See, I don't even have a sense of direction, so I've got a long way to go.
All right, well, we're going to leave probably.
All right.
You're blowing them off.
Well, by the way, Richie Wilson, and congratulations to him and Rachel Fine.
Yes.
They got married on Saturday.
Tied the knot.
They tied the knot. I was not there, but I sent a very substantial gift, I feel. And, which is better than me being there. But a couple of people taped stuff, and I got to tell you, like as goofy as Ronnie used to be getting drunk,
Uh-huh.
the new show Drunk is John Lieberman, the news guy.
Really?
Oh my God.
He's wilder than Ronnie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, let me get
What's
to it.
his deal?
He's out of his fucking mind. Remember, like at the Christmas party, he was dancing wildly.
Yeah.
You know, like I throw a Christmas party for the staff every year. Go to a really nice restaurant and we eat and drink. And John's like that guy who's like a big klutzy dancer, but insists on dancing. Like he's jumping all over. So is Ronnie. Ronnie's like weirdly uncoordinated and can't dance.
Right.
And-
Ronnie will knock you over.
Yeah, but he's really uncoordinated, Ronnie. And so is like John Lieberman. They both have that same weird dancing style where they're not even dancing. They're like just
They're
kind
sort of jumping and bumping.
Yeah. It doesn't look like fun what they're doing. It looks awful, like a misery. So John Lieberman really got tanked, and he was just look at him dancing. Can you see that monitor? Look, it's like there's no sense of rhythm.
That is not dancing.
And he's dancing with high pitched Mike, showing that he likes gay people. I like gay people, but it's not necessary to dance.
You're not
with
going
another
to dance
man.
with a gay person?
I actually danced with Mike at the Christmas party, so I
Did
can't-
you?
Yeah. He happens to be a good dancer. He fits well into my shoulder.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he
Anyway,
let you lead, or do you let him
no, I lead. I'm the man in that relationship. We slow dance. But, John Lieberman, he is whacked out of his skull. Let me play you some
What
tape.
did he do?
Oh, he's just out of control. Guys, where is that? Because I'm having a hard time finding it.
Because I usually expect Ronnie.
In orange, sorry. JD1 in orange.
Yeah, Ronnie's usually the fool.
Yeah, I expect to hear Ronnie stories on a day like this.
No, Ronnie's like Mr. Cool now that he's kind of thinks
he's a star.
I hate to say this. I think he thinks he's me. Like he gets up on, like he just.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. He's just so weird. So weird.
What do you mean it's weird? What is it? Are you out of your mind?
Like it's Ronnie Superstar. Mr. Like Rico
I was
Suave.
trying to be good. It was.
You were better than John Lieberman.
I was in the wedding party, so I was trying to act like we all had a good time. That's all. And
watching you dance is the funniest thing.
Yeah, okay.
You were dancing with that girl with the tattoos on her arms, and you're throwing her around. It's almost like you're going to.
She wanted to. She was drunk. We were all fucking having a good time. What's wrong with that?
I mean, yeah, but you're so rough with them. You're throwing her around the floor.
She loved it, man. She
loved
did.
it.
I swear to God. She kept following me around and saying, come on, let's dance some more. Yeah, Lieberman was a fucking mess, man.
He made you look normal.
I know, man. That's the new Ronnie Mund.
Yeah, huh?
I cracked up.
Here's John Lieberman screaming. They wouldn't play the Billy Joel song. What did he want to hear? Oh, Empire State of Mind? What is that?
It's Billy Joel.
Billy Joel, right?
Yeah, it's Billy Joel.
I thought it's New York State of Mind.
That other song. It's a Jay-Z song.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Empire State of Mind. Yeah, the one with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Alicia, whatever the fuck her name is. Here's John Lieberman screaming for that song.
You're trying to get pizza. Say what you just said. Say what you just said.
I want Empire State of Mind, bitches.
What? Off the record. Come on.
Off the record, I want Empire State of Mind. Sal, I want Empire State of fucking Mind.
It doesn't even sound like him.
No, his whole voice has changed.
I think he has a special dance for Empire State of Mind.
Oh, he's got a special dance for everything, man.
And his voice, he sounds like he's possessed. It sounds like
it sounds like Reagan from The Exorcist.
Yeah, it sounds like it's on high speed, but it's not.
Yeah, fuck him.
Hey, John Lieberman, what do you think of Jameson liquor?
Never heard of it. You fucking pieces. I'll kill you. Are we playing Empire State of Mind or not? Does this guy have a fucking... I asked for him.
Like, is he a guy that looks like he'd be into...
Empire State of Mind. He needs that song.
And what's that song playing in the background called?
I didn't hear it.
Isn't that the Amy Winehouse?
No. Listen.
Dude, I asked for Empire State of Mind, and I want the song played. Jay-Z, Brooklyn Nets, it's a fucking inauguration. That's what I'm saying. How can you even hear it with him?
Yeah, you can't even hear the song.
I am officially old. I hate weddings. I hate all that noise. I hate people yelling and drinking. I just want to be alone.
Where is John? How come he's not in here?
I don't know.
Probably still hungover.
No, he's here. His eyes are a little bloodshot, but he's here.
What is it, JD?
I know the song playing in the background.
What is that?
It's some Amy Winehouse song, but
it is Amy Winehouse.
It's the theme to this show called Secret Diaries of a Call Girl.
There he is, Ronnie Mund.
Party animal.
Like, John, I think if he was one of these, like you're the guy who ruins his reputation at the office party, because I think he was one of these, like, solid news guys who's not a fucking maniac, and, like, your true colors come out at these things.
Look, here's the thing.
Now he's all sedate.
Here's the thing.
I have a bad habit of, I don't drink often.
Right.
But when I do go out, once every few months, couple months, I tend to have too much to drink, and
your girlfriend is like mortified by you, like you want to dance and she doesn't because she's embarrassed by how you dance, and then she lets him go up on the dance floor and he just makes a complete fucking ass out of him.
She stood in the corner the whole night away from him.
Look, let me just clarify. I don't want to sound like Tim, but I work very hard during the week, very hard.
You do,
and sometimes I have to let loose. So I apologize to Richie and Rachel because I didn't want to take the focus away from them on their special day.
You did.
And so I feel bad about that. That being said, I think everybody can relate to getting drunk at a wedding and yelling and dancing like crazy. But I'm not a mini Ronnie Mund.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, you're worse.
Listen to the goddamn tape.
Hey, but
no wonder you're
a mess.
And to be fair, they were egging me on too. I mean, they're putting microphones in my face. They're throwing me softballs. I mean,
And
but
John,
I'm not going to make an excuse.
Right.
I made an ass out of myself, and I apologize to Richie and Rachel.
Here's John talking about his coworker, Lisa G., and I thought your lips were a little loose here.
Lisa G annoys me the most because she reads to me the Post every morning, and I know news. I don't want to talk about the latest celebrity who was caught with no underwear on. I don't want to talk about the latest celebrity who's dancing with another guy. I want to talk about news. What does my audience, our audience, care about? They don't want to hear about red carpets and this and that. They want to hear about what fights are going on, who's shitting in a bathroom.
Let me ask you this.
Let me finish out.
All right, Steve. Not Steve. John.
I mean, when you hear that, John.
It's Lieberman. Lieberman.
When you
Wow.
hear that, what do you think?
What were you drinking?
I always drink vodka and soda with a splash of lime.
Wow.
Well, the splash is really helping.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But what really does that make you cringe or?
Of course it does, Robin. I am embarrassed. Of course it does. I am embarrassed, and I apologize to Richie and Rachel.
You
I can't.
You might need more splash and less vodka.
Well, I won't be drinking at any more functions in the future.
I don't buy that. Yeah, of course, guys
Why?
like you will always do that.
But hey, Ronnie, I heard you cried at the wedding. Is that true?
I didn't cry. It was a little.
What happened?
Teary?
I got teary. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I feel like Ronnie's really close with
He
Richie and
loves
Rachel.
them, yeah.
Which makes me think Richie and Rachel are disturbed people.
Yeah, thank you. That's real nice.
You know what I mean?
It's real nice.
Here's John Lieberman again. But Lisa G seems to be a focus of yours. I mean, you really.
They were throwing me softballs about Lisa.
Hold on. There's a part right at the beginning that we didn't get. Somebody asks you about Lisa G, and you start to talk, and you go, I know my girlfriend's kicking me. I know she doesn't want me to talk about this, which means you must talk about it at home.
Yeah.
Look, here's what I talk about. I come in the morning, and Lisa knows this. It annoys the shit out of me when at 5:15 in the morning, I'm going through the newspapers that I go through online, getting my day ready at 5:15, and Lisa is flipping through the Post, asking me the most innocuous questions, like this morning, how much do men's loafers cost? I don't know how much men's loafers cost. I'm trying to read in for the day.
Yeah.
Sorry. So
Shuli says that too, that she asks annoying questions back. Like questions nobody cares about.
Shuli brought up the other day, or High Pitch Mike, that Lisa should have a limit on how many questions she's allowed to ask in a given workday.
Yeah, Lisa, what is it with you in the like? Why do you care how much men's loafers cost? Honestly.
Or why can't you read the paper without making those utterances?
Yeah, Lisa, what's up with that? Hi. Lisa. Seems like everyone who works back there are annoyed by your questions. Is that true?
Yes. They're not going to stop.
Ronnie loves you.
Yeah, I was reading the Post today in the fashion section.
Right.
And I went shoe shopping this weekend, and shoes have gotten, they're crazy.
Right.
And John told me he shops at Payless Shoes. I said, well, you're lucky. I can't wear fake leather. And that's all it was.
Yeah.
But no, really, I go nonstop through the Post. I just talk to myself because no one else will listen.
Guys don't care about that. Yeah.
Why can't you Why can't you not wear leather?
No, fake leather.
Why?
Like the plastic, because it would hurt my feet. I have really bad feet. Why?
I don't know. We're just curious. We're just trying to understand your world. That's all.
Yeah. No, really.
What does she just ask nonstop questions?
It's more statements that she wants a response from. Like this morning, it's like, oh, Danny Bonaducci is back in the news. And like pause, and she wants a reaction, but I just keep typing as hard as I can on my keyboard.
It is a reality TV show. You are missing out on great stuff back there. You need a camera, and you can. I have my own talk show going.
But it's not just one comment here. I mean, I would venture to say between 5:15 and 6 when the show starts, you're talking about 20 to 25 comments from Lisa.
Wow. I think Shuli once taped all of Lisa's comments or something.
I know he keeps a list.
He keeps a list.
It's like the top 30 dumbest things Lisa's ever said.
Where's Shuli's list? Hey, Shuli, where's your list of Lisa questions? Did you stop that, or do you still do it?
Over there. Go over there. Go over there.
Well, John's just deflecting. He's just deflecting.
Oh, it is interesting. We'll get back to his drunken take.
So I have here, Howard, we have a Twitter page that we set up, Michael and I, High Pitch Mike, called Lisa G-isms.
Right. By the way, were you at the wedding, Lisa?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, you weren't invited either.
Right, I wasn't invited.
Yeah, certain people were not invited.
Me, Will, who else?
I heard Tim Sabian was running around the hall screaming, "Why am I not invited to the wedding?" He was like really shook by it.
Yeah, he was upset, I heard.
Yeah, screaming in the halls, "I'm not invited!"
Oh, dear.
What was that about, Richie, with Tim Sabian?
You know what the weird thing is? There were over 20 people not invited, not just the 4 that were singled out on the air. There was over 20.
I understand,
Yeah.
but Tim took it real hard from what I'm hearing.
He didn't act that way towards me. He was happy.
I heard he was screaming. And who wrote me that note that Tim was screaming in the hall? Who
I think
wrote
Sal
that?
wrote it.
Oh, Sal wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Moldred, I saw it.
Yeah.
News to me.
Sal, what was
Tim
going on?
apparently really likes weddings.
Dude, he was like a baboon on fire. He was. What is this? Scott Salem was invited, but I fucking wasn't. And he's screaming, going up and down. Will, were you invited? And I'm telling you.
You really wanted to be. You really wanted.
No, I says, "What are you guys doing this weekend?" Everyone would say, "Oh, we're going to the wedding." I'm like, "Oh, really? I'm not going to the wedding. What are you doing, Will?" Will and I didn't go to the wedding. I'm just busting chops.
So what'd you do for the weekend?
Watch the Ryder's Cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I watched Baba Booey. I called Gary. I said, "This is insanity."
Yeah, the Baba Booey's.
Yeah,
it makes it fun, though, doesn't it?
It was great because you kept watching, the next shot to see if somebody would, scream it out.
Hey, by the way, you are ruining my life, Tim, because
why?
I'll tell you why. I have people, everyone's involved with it. Remember when you shit in the bathroom and it was all over the walls? So everyone says to me, "How did he do it?" Like, you've never revealed, really, were you standing? I mean, I got to know what position you were in.
I was sick, Howard.
No, I know that.
And I didn't shit in the bathroom. I was so sick. No, I didn't shit on the wall.
You did. You shit on the wall.
I think that you over-exaggerated
we have
the entire...
pictures of it.
Well, Howard, I got to be very, very clear. I think that there was marks on the wall prior to...
All right, fine. Tell me how you did it.
I was literally. I think I had food poisoning or something.
No,
but I
Tim,
ran
you're
in
not
there.
hearing my question. Were you standing?
I couldn't get my pants off fast enough.
Right. So you were caught standing. Is that what happened?
In motion, I think.
Mid-shit. So your ass wasn't on the seat.
About to.
Right. And so what happened was then it sprayed out.
I don't know. It was just a blur. But I did clean up.
Like, to me, based on the pattern, you would have to be on your back with your asshole pointed at the wall to go. Like, I mean,
I don't mean to ruin.
Look at it. Look at where
Howard,
it's
I don't mean to
all
ruin your
over.
life, but I just.
You're ruining my life.
I'm so sorry.
Just take me through it. How you did it.
I am so sorry. I don't know. It was such a. I swear to God.
Would you do me a favor? Just show me. Reenact what you did.
I ran into the bathroom.
Go ahead.
And I couldn't get my pants off fast enough.
Right. They were stuck like you couldn't get them down. And so you're standing.
No, he was going to go.
I don't
But did
know.
the shit get all over your pants?
No.
Is that true?
I swear to God, yeah. Otherwise, I would have went home and changed.
How did it spray into the wall?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I was never so violently ill in my life.
No, I get that. Stop saying that.
All right.
I want to know the trajectory.
Can we get back to the wedding?
I can't.
No, let's stay on Shitgate. So
right.
All right.
You know what we have to do? We have to bring in one of those forensic people.
Yeah, like Dexter.
They take splatter, and then
like
they tell you how it got there.
You know what I love, Howard?
We have the pictures of the crime scene. We can see the splatter.
Is when people who've been in like traumatic experiences, they go, "It was all a blur. I don't remember."
Yeah.
He's saying the same thing about his shit.
Like people who've been raped go,
Yeah,
"I don't know exactly what happened."
Yeah, I
Don't
was
we
in a
have
car
guests
crash
today coming in?
I mean, come on.
Later. We got 45 minutes yet.
It got on
People
the
in a
lights.
suicide
It was all over the
bombing.
light switch too.
It's a blur.
Hey, so Tim, will you ever just explain the whole thing for real? And
1
stop?
hour show.
We know you were sick.
I did on Howard TV.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they did a special on it.
And you actually reenact it?
I didn't reenact it. They asked me questions.
And you answered?
Yeah.
And so when your underwear came down, you were in a position where you weren't sitting on the bowl, and so your ass was like facing the wall, and it hit the wall. But how did it get on the light switch and stuff?
And the railing.
It was like backing a Mack truck into a little tiny space. I don't know. It was so quick.
Spray is phenomenal.
It happened so quick.
I've never seen a spray like that. It completely missed the ball.
Maybe I have a new career.
Yeah. And then what was your thought process not cleaning it up? Like
I did clean it up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I did it to the best of my ability.
Can you imagine what was
I
going
was
on?
so I was so woozy. I was like, oh.
What did you think was going to happen though by not
I thought I cleaned it up.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't know that I had an investigative reporter named John Lieberman.
All right.
Hot on my trail.
Robin, I still am not satisfied with his explanation.
Maybe we'll sit down
It's
and we'll
like
do
talking to Arnold Schwarzenegger
a
about
town
the
hall
pay.
meeting one day.
You should have set that thing on fire when you were done in there.
All right, so getting back to the Lisa G.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shuli.
Here's just now. Keep in mind, Howard. Quiet newsroom.
What did he do?
He's got to fix the pillow every time he walks by the couch.
He has OCD.
You think?
Yeah.
You got to see what he does out there with the pillows.
See what he does with the cookies.
What do you mean? Every time you have to go by, you have to turn the pillow?
No. I like things organized and clean, and I can't stand when this place is a mess. You know,
Tim.
We have people come in
clean.
here.
You have OCD. You have to do rituals.
No, but I have to have everything clean and organized.
But
I can't.
You didn't clean anything. You just turned the pillow
But it looks
around.
much better than it did before.
He didn't leave the bathroom clean and organized.
No.
Yes, I did.
Move the pillow. Howard?
You did. So come clean. What's going on with this turning of the pillow thing?
No, I have to have everything organized.
No,
you know.
that's not organized.
All
That's
right.
just turning the pillow. It's a ritual.
Is it? Okay.
Because what's going on?
No, I like things organized. I really do.
What is it, Ronnie?
He does it in the green room out there too.
Wow.
Same thing. And the pictures. He walks by all the pictures and he straightens them. And then as soon as we leaves, we turn them.
Drives me crazy.
You need to go see a shrink.
No. I like things organized. And this is our business. I don't like this place looking like a shithole.
I'm all for organization.
Stop shitting all over.
But turning a pillow is some kind of weird OCD ritual.
No. I like our place. It's a place of business. I like it organized. I like it neat. I take pride in what we do.
All right.
I got to go back to work.
By the way, we got to take those pictures. This is the next thing for you, John. Get the pictures of the bathroom, the shit, and go to a forensics expert who deals with blood spray and stuff and crime scenes, so that they can kind of their best guess about what Tim did there in that bathroom that day.
Yeah, based on the trajectory of
the shit.
The shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
That's a good story.
It's a great story.
Yeah. You know, it's not red carpet stuff.
You want to hear a really great story?
Yeah.
Lisa, tell her what happened in Grand Central Station.
What happened?
So I'm walking in Grand Central Station, and they have not the cops, but the terrorist cop squads with all the equipment, the Uzis. And I overhear them saying, yeah, and did you hear that Ronnie wants to eat Lisa G's ass? And we're supposed to be on high alert. Howard, I couldn't believe it. I was so embarrassed.
And she texted it to me from Grand Central.
I couldn't believe it.
Are you getting, and be honest with me, are you getting at all into the whole Ronnie fantasy thing? Like he's going around telling everyone how he's going to, do all these wild things to you. Is it turning you off or is it turning you on in some weird way?
It's not turning me on at all.
It's not.
I disagree, Howard.
What?
I do.
Come on, stop it.
Because she's asked questions. All right, so when everybody thought she was into Benji,
right?
Yeah.
She's asking the same type of questions about Ronnie. She's asking, like, she goes, "Oh, Ronnie's in a bad mood today. Is everything okay at home? Is everything okay with him and his girlfriend?" Like, she's very interested in Ronnie's life right now. And the only other time I saw that was with Benji.
Oh, stop.
And the ass-eating
I ask a lot of questions.
Yeah,
and she called an ass-eating expert or something, some ass expert to ask him about ass
great
eating.
Story.
So is that turning, like, is he seducing you somewhat? I mean, are you thinking
No,
about
but the
him?
reason why I ask questions is why would a man who's in a happy relationship at home even say these things? Why would that even be on his
Because
mind?
guys can focus on more than one woman at once, and be,
All right.
he can be into his girlfriend and into you at the same time, and she's giving him a free pass to fuck you. So, like, he's completely on fire about
Gotcha.
that. Is there any chance this is going to happen?
Ronnie thinks so.
Lisa, are we any closer to this big thing happening?
No, not right now, no.
No.
Not right now.
Ooh. Right.
It's never a no.
See, if Lisa had been at the wedding of Richie,
It might have happened.
Yeah, it might have happened.
Well, Ronnie has the whole thing planned out already in his
What's
head.
his plan?
Ronnie, tell him your plan.
Oh, yeah,
You
the
told me
Trump
the plan.
Hotel.
Yeah.
But if she was at Richie's wedding, there was all these kind of secret rooms.
Yeah.
It was this really cool place with like secret doors and shit.
Yeah.
But you could have went in there and nobody would have known because it was like a wall, but the wall opened up.
I wish I would have found those secret compartments.
Yeah.
You would have banged Lisa and then left her in a secret compartment.
Right.
Behind a wall. Oh my goodness.
I think Ronnie tried to get some at the wedding. Did you?
Really?
What? Did you try to have sex at the wedding?
With who?
Steph.
No.
No, he was being suave, Rico Suave.
Hey, I was good, man.
Yeah.
In the bridal suite?
Did you hear my poem? It was awesome.
The poem was horrible.
You wrote a poem for the wedding?
Did you like? You know what, man? You know what's funny about
Why
you?
is it horrible?
I'll
Why
tell you
was
what.
it horrible?
Because Richie and Rachel are actually really close friends of yours, and they asked you to make a speech, and then you make this speech, and you read this poem that, first of all, look, I told you, when he wrote me the original letter to be my limo driver,
yeah,
I told you it was like in large block letters with like crayon.
Oh, stop it. You're so full of shit.
You wondered if he was old enough to drive.
Look at Robin. Look at that. There's
It's a ransom note.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it looks like a ransom note. This is the poem that Ronnie read.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
so what's wrong with
It's
it?
written by like a 4-year-old. Like that's the block
Wow.
writing like what a 5-year-old writes.
It's
like.
a poem.
Wake up is one word.
Yeah.
Atticus, you stupid ass.
There's no spell check with handwriting.
Right.
Hey, jackass. You can't afford to talk about anything.
Why?
I
You
recorded.
just stand there.
I was still good enough to do my job. I recorded your speech, so stop it.
Yeah, and then you fell over on the floor.
I did not.
Yeah, here's John Lieberman. Wait, we'll get to the Lisa G-isms in a minute, but here's John Lieberman drunk at Richie Wilson's wedding.
Let me tell you about Lisa G's book. I think it's fiction. And fiction means made up. The sex part is made up. The cookie part is real. I deal with facts, Sal. And in the past year, I have not heard any factual information to indicate that Lisa G has had sex. This is what I'm telling you. She talks about her cat and she talks about cookies. This is all I can tell you. Perhaps, let me finish, Sal. Perhaps she has hidden these sex stories from me.
By the way, you yell when you're drunk. Doesn't that hurt your voice? I mean, you're a professional.
No. Let's be clear. It was loud in there. You know, you're not getting the full context, too.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They were lobbing up softballs to me and egging me on when I was in a slightly inebriated state. Wait a minute. So, when you're lobbed a softball, you hit it. And nothing I said was not factual, number one.
What is it, JD? What do you want to say?
I was going to say, he said he was able to do his job. Later on in the night, when Stephanie caught the bouquet, he was so out of control, he couldn't ask a simple question. I had to take over from the interview.
Play the clip. I was interviewing Stephanie about marrying. You know what?
Calm down. Hey, Ronnie, calm down, Ronnie.
First of all, number one, I wasn't there to work. I was there as a guest.
JD,
Thank you,
what
Richie.
happened?
Number two, I'll explain what happened. One second.
Let JD get in there for a second because he seems to see it differently. Well,
He was just standing. He was with his microphone, like slurring his questions to Stephanie. I was like, "Hold on, just give me the microphone. I'll ask
so
Stephanie
you were
the
more
question."
articulate than John
A little
Lieberman.
bit.
And you were not able to do your job.
I have the interview. I was interviewing Stephanie Fine. He first he slaps me on the ass with his hand. Then he grabs the microphone out of my hand and says, I can conduct this better, and starts interviewing. Listen, you have the clip.
No, I don't.
Look at him.
Oh.
I love how
All right,
he's
talk to me about Lisa G-isms because John complains that in the newsroom, and you complained of this too, Shuli. That
This is why we started Lisa G-isms.
All right, go ahead.
So it's quiet newsroom. Everybody's doing their job.
Right.
And then you hear stuff like this. She's grabbing her shoulder. She goes, I have baker's shoulder from this weekend from baking so many cookies.
So these are statements. They're not even questions. And then she waits for everyone to talk.
Yeah. The
Right.
Today Show needs their own channel. Okay, there's one.
What?
Yeah. I'm like the white Omarosa. There's another one she threw
You
out.
said that? I'm the white Omarosa?
Yeah, I'm trying to think from maybe with the whole Richie thing with the original invite list. I'm not sure. I don't remember when I
How's
said that.
Jason's back hair? Have we done an update?
Say what?
I need to decompose. I meant decompress. That was actually a good one. God, I don't think Ryan Seacrest sleeps. And neither does Lisa with these fucking questions.
Right.
It's 3:00. I'm thinking about dinner already.
Wow.
True.
This is all stuff she throws out there for us to.
I love it. I'd read a book of that.
Those are great tweets.
And what's annoying to you guys is there's a certain crunch time in the newsroom where you guys have to get all your stuff together, and I guess Lisa just keeps throwing these things out while you're trying to concentrate.
Yeah, like we have stories that fall through. I got to come up with another story, and then in between that, I hear, I just bought flavored seltzer water.
That's great.
I'm living my own reality TV show. What can I say?
She keeps us on our toes, that's for sure.
What about the accusation John made in his drunken stupor that your book is mostly fiction because there's no way you know about sex or cookies? I mean, cookies you know about, but sex you don't. What is this book going to be about sexually? I mean, you're not someone who's known for their sex advice or their sexcapades.
Is this many years ago, or is this current?
Well, I was young once, and yes, there will be stories. It'll be fun.
Like the Carol Miller book, where
I didn't read her book.
Well, she went out with guys from Aerosmith. Being in radio, she got introduced to a lot of radio, a lot of rock stars and stuff. And
yeah, no, it's not about rock stars. It's just about my life, the sexcapades I had. Part of it.
She told us that we asked her on the wrap-up show, "Can you give us an idea?" And she just said spanking. And we said, you get spanked, you spank someone? She goes, I'm not saying until the book comes out.
So this is going to be a very controversial book because this is going to change your image. Most people think of you as this, sort of prudish newswoman.
That I sit at home with my cat and the violin.
And suddenly now...
It'll be fun.
Now we're going to be reading specific sexual escapades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. It'll be fun. It's not 50 Shades of Grey.
I was going to say, it's Lisa's 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, it's 15 Shades of Grey.
Do you think this is made up, John, or do you think it's legitimate?
I think as... Excuse me.
I told you, these guys fuck their voices up with these...
No, my voice is fine. I think that now that I have the explanation, I think, as Lisa said, it's mostly historical stories, nothing recent in the past year and a half since I've known her.
How wild does it get? What is the whole spanking thing? Were you tied up when this happened?
I'm not saying that's just part of the story.
Did you overhear a neighbor spanking somebody while you were making cookies?
Crazy.
Did you ever have one-night stands that you'll be talking about?
There'll be some good stories.
Wow, good for you. Okay, we look forward to the book. It sounds like it's going to be explosive, more explosive than Tim's shitting.
I'm sitting here wondering if John can make the voice that he made while he was
drunk
at the wedding.
Yeah, and he sounds like in wrestling, the managers for like the tag teams, the guys who are screaming out stuff. That's what he sounds like.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, it's uncomfortable.
You're trying to get pizza. Say what you just said. Say what you just said. I want Empire State of Mind, bitches.
Right.
Let me explain Empire State of Mind. I had just read a piece in the New York Times about Jay-Z's first show at Barclays, and I thought it was a very touching review of Jay-Z coming back home, so I had Jay-Z on my mind at the wedding, and I wanted to hear Empire State of Mind.
You're the last guy we would think would be obsessed with Jay-Z.
I enjoy Jay-Z.
Yes.
There's one other thing that a bunch of the guys pointed out to me, and Shuli says this happens when John gets stressed out in the newsroom, but this happened the other night when he was drunk. He scratches his face to the point where it's almost like self-mutilation. I want to show you this picture.
Let me see. Oh, my God, you are bleeding off
John's
from
a
your
cutter.
forehead. Why do you do that?
I have sensitive skin. And when my forehead itches, I scratch it, and it becomes red. It's not self-mutilation. It's sensitive skin.
But Julie says it's like a stress. Like he'll come into the newsroom when he's particularly stressed out, and he's all scratched up. Like
it's funny. I do that too. There's a certain person that whenever I talk to them on the phone, I actually had to stop talking to them on the phone. I would start to scratch my skin so hard it would bleed.
Really?
Like that, yeah, because they were driving me nuts. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're, whatever you're doing there, you got to really examine it.
Guess we got to get rid of Lisa. I'm kidding.
You think it's Lisa who's
It's a joke. No, it's a joke.
You weren't at the wedding with Lisa.
I have sensitive skin.
Yeah, you got sensitive skin.
Ronnie, just stop
it. Will you?
Do you guys want to hear Ronnie's poem that he read?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
So Richie, again, we're at Richie's wedding with beautiful Rachel Fine. How was the wedding night, my man? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I mean,
you guys have been living together forever. So.
Yeah, it was a really great night.
Do you end up fucking, or do you like, hey, we fucking up?
We did. After the ceremony, we went back to the hotel, screwed around, then we went to an after party.
You wear rubber?
No.
So what'd you do? Just pull out?
No.
So you came inside her. So you're already trying to have kids.
Oh, she's on the
look at how
pill.
beautiful
she's on the,
she looked.
Yeah, she did look beautiful. I like her dress. She looked very beautiful.
Aw.
Yeah,
You
and no
look
one can
very
figure
good.
out why she married you.
Neither can I.
I mean, it's crazy.
I still can't figure.
It's really crazy.
It's like Stockholm syndrome.
She's way into you. The shit you put her through, and she married you anyway,
Yeah.
man.
Good girl.
Good for you. You must fuck like a dog.
Good girl, man.
Good for you. You must
Fuck
eat
like a
ass.
dog. What does that mean?
All right. So, keeping up with this wedding theme, Ronnie was at the wedding. He's very close with Rachel and Richie, and he makes a speech, but he does it in poetry form. He pulls out 3 huge sheets of paper with giant block letters, and he reads this poem, and I think it's one of your worst poems because you should have said something from the heart to them because you spend so
It
much
was.
Man, I feel it was.
This was all about how
Yeah?
this all came about. And
All
I
right.
didn't want to get into other stuff. I mean, there was a lot of sensitive stuff, and I didn't want to get into it.
All right,
because-
let's listen.
I need you to hold the mic for me. Can you do that? Because I got this envelope with a speech in it, and I have to open it. It's all sealed. It's all sealed up, and just so you know, guys, I wrote this in my car with the my New York State inspection thing. How cool is that? And I know
That's so cool.
What?
Why is
What the
that
hell
cool?
did you just say?
He said, wait till you hear the poem. He's really
Oh,
saying
John,
that.
don't even. What did I just say? You can't even understand what you say. You're so goddamn drunk. You can't even.
Did I not do my job that
No,
night?
you didn't.
I didn't do my job.
Fucking
What didn't I
JD
do?
had to do
I
your
wasn't
job.
even there to work.
JD had to do your job.
Ronnie, I'm not going to get into this with you right now.
Yeah, don't, because you know you're wrong. Look at your face. Look how angry you're getting.
I am
Look
angry
at you.
because I do my job.
Even drunkenly.
Yeah, well, hey, if you were doing your job, you shouldn't have been drinking.
I was
You
there
shouldn't have
as
been
a guest.
drinking.
I wasn't even there
well,
to
you
work,
just said
Ronnie.
you're doing your job.
What I meant was,
Well, then shut the
despite
fuck
that
up.
I was
Shut the
there.
fuck up,
All right,
dude.
let's get to the poem. Let's
The
get to
fuck
the
is
poem.
wrong
You're
with you?
upsetting your sensitive skin. Calm down.
You're going to start scratching.
Calm down.
No, really. Is Ronnie telling us where he wrote the poem? Is that what he was just
And he
saying?
goes, how cool
Yes,
is that?
ma'am.
He wrote it
Origins.
at the DMV.
Wow.
Meanwhile, this is heartfelt. He has a plug in it 2 seconds into it.
Right.
All
It's
the
not a
best
plug. It's
poetry
the actual
comes from-
story, moron.
All right, here we go.
crap in her pants right now that I'm gonna mess her up, and her family's gonna have heart attacks
Oh,
right
he's such a bore.
now, and they're gonna fall on the floor. But you got Ronald tonight, just so you know. You got Ronald, all right? I would never do that to you because I love you so much.
Poor people at this wedding are being
Oh,
held hostage.
stop it. They all came up to me after and said how great it was.
Yeah, I bet they did.
They did.
You got
You're
Ronald.
one of our,
Shut
you're
up.
our best friends. Stephanie and I love you to death. And Stephanie, could you hold that for a second?
I got you, baby. I got you.
I am gonna pull out the finished product, and I am now gonna
read that from across the room.
Yeah, well,
He's
when you
pulling
get
out a
old, you can't
masterpiece.
see good. So you got to see,
Yeah, this is his Picasso.
All right. It's called The Road to the Wedding by Ronnie Mund, 9/29/12. You wake up one day and you say, this is going to be the day. You call Steven Singer.
You wake up one day and say, "This is going to be the day." Day does rhyme with day. You
All
got
right,
that
goodbye. Goodbye. Come on now.
This is going to be the day that the days of the day.
And then you say to Steven Singer, "What? Let's
Wait a minute.
Here we go. Okay.
Stop interrupting it.
Sorry.
I like Steven Singer. Let's hear some Kip Winger.
All right. So you call Steven Singer and you say,
And you say, hey, buddy, I'm on my way. Into the Mundmobile and onto the road we go with Howard TV in tow. It's off to Philly we go. A serious talk along the way, sharing our thoughts about the past, fun and sadness we've had the years till today.
"What?"
So it's down on your knees with a ring in hand. You pop the question and hoping you don't get rejection.
Oh my God.
Whoa! What happened to
Question
the last
rejection.
page? Oh, here we go. So I guess he said yes, because here we all are to raise our glasses and to toast Richie and Rachel on their day of celebration.
Now take off your bra.
We love you guys.
Wow, that was heartfelt. All right.
Yeah, beautiful.
We love you so much.
That's
we wrote
right.
a 5th grade poem.
No more for you masturbation. Welcome to the married nation.
Now go take a honeymoon vacation.
Walt Whitless. I mean, say something from the heart. What is that nonsense?
So off to the mudfield we
This
go.
is no emotion. Can I tell you why your poem is no good?
Can I
you
tell
the
you
truth.
something?
Can I tell you seriously?
Hold on, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, dude.
Hold on, dude.
Hold on, dude. What? Dude.
Hey, hold on.
Can I tell you why your poem's no good? All you're doing is reciting the events of Richie going to get the ring.
That's what it said.
But in other words,
Road
it's
to
like,
the